Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Murid Nur Reifenberg here again. Welcome to live stream number 31. I'm sure that most people will love my glasses. These are another one of the high quality glasses I have. The topics that we shall be discussing today, aside from miscellaneous topics as the description states, are destroying enemies, proper business etiquette or client etiquette, and self-awareness. I'll ping you in a second. Eric Anderson is the first one on the scene. Hello, Eric Anderson. Congratulations to you for being the first one. Also, another thing that I would like to mention to people is that I am in the process of starting another channel. I'm just gonna type it in. I'm in the process of starting another channel, a second one, but it's just the only videos that I'll have on there are videos of things that I do in my spare time, places I've been to and whatnot. Okay, especially places in Suriname, just on places I've been, kind of like a travel blog. Goddess of Earth has also joined us. Hello, Goddess of Earth. That is the link to the channel in any case. For those of you that are interested, it's basically a couple of things that I've shown you guys in the past. Okay, plain and simple things I've shown you guys. Yeah, things I've shown you guys in the past. Just videos on miscellaneous places I've been to in Suriname. Things basically that we're going to do in the occult giveaway. I'd also like to notify Goddess of Earth in relation to your comments. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. Okay, because you said that you also wanted to become eligible. You also want to become eligible for the occult giveaway, and and you made a statement along the lines of me preferring men over women in terms of the occult giveaway, and I told you right away. I corrected you and told you that it's not true. I don't care really. It all depends. So yeah, you don't have to worry. I might even choose a woman. She's a hot piece of ass. LOL. Just kidding. Yeah. So in any case, regarding the occult giveaway, things are moving along just fine. We'll see. I'm just speaking off the top of my head, but I think get started maybe in a month or two or so. So close towards the end of the year. Let's just say maybe in October or something. Oh, okay. And for the rest, hold up. Let me also share the stream with others that want to come online. Hold on. That's the only thing that I forgot to do. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll just give the people a short while to come online the way they usually do. Okay. So we can get this party started in a second. David B is coming online. Spinosaurus is also online. Eric Anderson says no fedora. David B is online. Hello, David. David Baron. No fedora today. The reason that I'm not wearing a fedora is because I am someone that on averages only showers once a week. That's simply due to my lifestyle. I'm not a pig, obviously, but it's unhealthy to shower too many times. If you're someone that runs around all day and you break a sweat, and then it's normal, okay? It's something that I basically did ever since I became an occultist because I spend the majority of my time at home in an air-conditioned room, so I remain clean, if you will. So I only shower once every week, and you guys will notice too based on the clothing that I wear, because I wear the same clothing, okay? What I'm wearing right now, my blue Nike outfit, will basically be almost like 5 or 6 days. And you'll notice if I, for example, live stream every day. You guys notice, I'm assuming that you guys noticed that the black Nike outfit that I wore that for at least 4 or 5 live streams. So yeah, I took a shower a couple of hours ago and I'm feeling so fresh, so clean. This is what my hair looks like with curling gel. You know, my hair isn't as frizzy as usual. That's why the curls are so intensified. I use curl activating gel. Oh, so yeah, we've got a good deal of the gang. Eric Anderson says that he misses you, David B. Or Spinosaurus says you remind me of Arnold Schwarzenegger with those glasses for some reason. I'll be back. Yeah, the only difference is that Arnold's glasses weren't blue. In any case, this is one of the many glasses I have. Not many, but let's just say I have 4 pairs of glasses. 2 blue ones, one red one, and one black one. You guys already saw the black one. This is another one I have, and and yeah, these are also high quality glasses. I forgot what brand they are. This is the brand logo, and in any case, these glasses are also sturdy. All of the glasses I have primarily are for off-roading purposes primarily. So that's why they're so strict. You know, I can shake my head like going nuts, and it stays in place firmly even. David B says, so do I, LOL. I'm assuming you're referring to the shower part. David B says, so you started a new channel. I see, yes, like I say in the description, okay? I started a second channel, just like you suggested. I sat on the idea for a short while and I said to myself, you know what the hell? It's not a bad idea because I had some time to kill in the morning. And just in case someone, you know, people are looking for some things, especially relating to locations in Suriname and shit. On the second channel, things I'll be posting there are basically, you guys can subscribe to that channel if you want to see what I do in my spare time. I'll be posting things that, it's like my own travel blog. It simply consists of things that I want to do in my spare time or things that I do in my spare time and places that I visit, you know. Just basically, let us say the non-occult version of me, Marino Ravenberg, the things that I do in my free time. Similar to the things that I've shared with you guys during live streams in the chat section. Those videos are unlisted videos, so yeah, as opposed to the second channel being more being a public channel. In any case, Jason Dunn has also joined us. Hello, Jason. Um, so yeah, I've got 9 people watching this. 2 people have upvoted it. Jason Dunn sub to my second channel, my recreational channel, my travel blog channel. Sure, no problem. As you guys might have noticed, that channel as the name Dutch Ravenberg. That's simply a moniker that I created. It's kind of like a dummy account. And I thought to myself, since I don't use the dummy account, then yeah, let me at least use it for something aside from general emails and whatnot. So yeah, I am still in process, okay? Because in the process of adding more material, as you can tell, if you've watched it briefly, the channel, I've only added a couple of videos. Let's just say maybe 10 videos or something. Because it's still a work in progress. I have so much video material on places I've been to here locally and the things that I've done for fun that uploading everything is not something that happens overnight. So yeah, I'm in the process of adding more videos. I might add more later until I've added everything I wanted to add. And from there, you know, whenever I go on vacation, whenever I do something, you know, let's just say, for example, if I visit the Hagia Sophia, like I said I would, I am going to post it, I think, on both channels. But I take a shorter version on my occult channel. But on the second channel, I'm going to post specifically things I did in Istanbul if I go to vacation and etc. 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 Multi digital coder says, hey there, buddy, we love your noses. Joshua, no problem. Welcome. Gregory M says, hello, what's up, guys? David B says, sounds cool, cool. Jason Dunn says, we are in the hour of Mars. Great timing. Oh, yeah? Let me check to be sure. Let me see if you are correct. I'm assuming you are correct. Today is August the 12th. Oh, wait a minute. You're in the hour of Mars locally. It's in my location. It's 2:49. So it's 14:49, 2:49 p.m. So let me see. No, we're in the hour in the moon of the moon locally. For me, at least, typical Monday, the moon is at its strongest now, so it's not a coincidence that I started this stream. I started this stream, and there's a good deal of movement with you guys, more so than usual. So yeah, that can be attributed to the moon, at least partially. So in any case, keep in mind, you guys, okay? Like I stated at the beginning of the chat, am in the process of starting another channel, a second one. It's just on places I've been. It's kind of like a travel blog. So if you want to know what I do in my spare time, so if you just want to get to know me as a person and not as an occultist, then yeah, aside from live streams, if you want, you can subscribe to that channel too, and you'll see the stuff I do in my free time. And if I travel somewhere, I do intend on traveling a lot of places across the globe because I love traveling, and I love other cultures and shit. And I will be posting primarily things that you won't see on my main channel, this channel. I will be posting it there. The name or the moniker or alias that I have there is Dutch Ravenberg instead of Marino Ravenberg. And my profile picture is just an animated image of me. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Ilver Galarga's also come online. Cool. Okay, sure. I already have a good deal of videos there. I think 10 or 20. I have a dozen approximately videos on there, as you can see, including ATV or quad tours I've been on. A summary of all of them. So yeah, you can watch it if you are interested. These are public videos. It's also in case if there's someone that wants to know more about my location specifically, for whatever reason, in detail, since I have practically visited everywhere here, every corner of this country. So yeah. So in any case, yeah, let's get started. The topics, a couple of the topics that I'm going to cover, aside from miscellaneous or miscellaneous topics in general, are going to be destroying enemies, proper client etiquette, and self-awareness. Let me start with the first one, destroying enemies. There's a reason that Samael is my patron, of course, and my number one in everything. The reason for that is because in my life I have a lot of enemies. Okay, I have had a lot of people that have done me wrong and that have committed grave injustices towards me, and simply people that dislike me and want to see me even dead, if you will, or at the very least living in pain and misery. And I do not mess around, or bluntly said, I do not fuck around. And yeah, Samuel has taken care of the majority of my enemies, okay, to the extent to which he was able to take care of them. And the effect, of course, is pretty much long lasting. So they're screwed for the rest of their lives. You name it, all kinds of enemies, okay, from people that bullied me at school when I was literally completely crippled mentally by black magic, or better said, crippled astrally, and so on. And I'm going to go into a bit more into detail regarding that. Example is that my arch nemesis, I don't have to go into detail on who that is. In any case, my main enemy has been crippled to the point where she is bedridden, and yeah, she's pretty much as good as dead. Other enemies of mine are living a life of pain and misery and disdain, poverty and chaos and shit. And someone that bullied me, for example, that person, I happened to see him lastly. He looks completely weak and frail and completely out of bounds. Life has completely been thrown into disorder and chaos. And yeah, like I said, I don't mess around, okay? Other examples are also not people that I consider enemies, but people that simply stood in my way unjustly so, or people that wanted to take advantage of a situation unjustly. For example, when I moved into into the house that I had to move into last year, I did away with a downstairs tenant that wanted to pretend like he was the owner of the house and wanted to dictate terms to me when that was not the case. So the second I came on the scene and I put him in his place, he immediately fled. He moved in a record time, let's just say 1 or 2 days, and it was over. The guy was just a bottom feeding parasite, okay? Someone that thought to himself, hey, listen, since the owner is abroad and I'm the only one here, I can pretend like it's my house and do as I please. Not the second I came to there. I was like, this is my house now, bitch, okay? You don't pay the money that I do, so fuck off. Nor can you pay the money that I do. For the rest, it just goes on, okay? Pretty much, it just goes on. My other enemies are like basically people that I dislike. These people look like shit. In all honesty, it's not like it took a lot to take them down, but these people really completely, these people look like crap, absolute like crap. These people look like they could drop dead at any given moment. And so on. I think I've listed enough examples. So yeah, that speaks for itself in terms of how effective my beloved Lord Samael is. So yeah, destroying enemies and general vigilance and strife is not something that is often discussed in the occult world. Um, and I've already discussed it once in the past, I think, during a live stream. But I'm not going to. It's not. I'm gonna repeat myself because there are a lot more people online. I've got 13 people watching, and just for good measure, because back then I don't think a lot of people, too many people were online, or people missed it in any case because the stream wasn't specifically about this topic. Multi-digital coders, do you generally use blood for your rituals? No, blood. I have an article in which I discussed that using blood in rituals is impractical. Oh, hold on, if you have a second, and I will share that article with you. The use of blood in rituals. Yeah, because this topic is also a topic that spoke to people. There you go, multi-digital coder. That is the link to the article, so you can save it and read it later or whenever you feel you want to do so. David B says, did you get a vision of how those people ended up or just by information? Both. I got a vision, especially my main enemy. I How it works is basically that Samael simply he pushes he basically pushes a thingy in my mind. Basically like a thought. I get a flash all of a sudden in the sense of boom, and I see that person in front of me. It's similar to daydreaming, as if you were to daydream and think about something, and he shows you that. Um and he showed me that, not of all of my enemies, but he showed me about my main enemies, the ones that are definitely that enjoyed that came that were high on the priority list. For the rest I simply know based on just general information, divination, and whatnot, and also via dreams. Okay, now it's not necessary anymore at my advanced skill level, but back in the day, Samael communicated with me a lot via dreams, especially back in the day when my bond with him wasn't as strong and I was only just a beginning magician. He was the first spirit that I summoned and that I worked with, that I invoked. And if I wanted to know what he was thinking or what his opinion was on something, I had to make do with astrological charts and general divination to know what his thoughts were on a specific or particular subject. And basically, to cross that barrier, he gave me dreams on more than one occasion. And in the beginning, he gave me a dream in which the very first dream he gave me, I can remember, is a dream in which the house that I lived in burned down, and I simply walked on the street. I was just on the street or out and about, and people told me that my house is burned down and that I'm dead, but I don't know it. I don't know that I'm dead. And that's when I woke up. Long story short, it was simply hinted at transformation. Somehow was telling me that he was going to change me and for the better, of course, but that I'm unaware of it. So that's what it aligns with. David B says it sounds so surreal. It was surreal, okay? Believe me, it was very realistic. The dreams that you get from spirits, especially him, very super realistic. Most vivid dreams that I can remember are from him and from Anael too. Um, but it all depends, okay? My Vice Lord Sandalphon, my beloved Vice Lord Sandalphon, my vice patron. He also gave me a dream, but I can't remember what it's about anymore. But that's different, okay? They all have their specialties, and Sandalphon dream prophecies on exactly his thing, as he likes to state it. Not that I mind, because it's not necessary. He has other ways of making me drawing. Even if I couldn't communicate with him, or I started with him as my patron, he'd communicate with me in different ways. But for Samael, it's not really a problem. Samael is good at dream prophecy, you name it. Just as a general trait, he says he picked up along the path of his existence. In any case, yeah, the dream was very surreal. Okay, the dream was literally me just in my house, and the house completely burned down, but I felt completely unharmed and etc. And that's what it meant basically. The burning down aspect stands for retransformation or transformation or rebirth, and the me not knowing that the house burned down and that I'm dead simply hinted at me being unaware of it. Back then, I was completely different. Okay, back then I looked the way I looked. If you watch my first video, my very first video, that's approximately what I looked like. Approximately what I looked like. Whereas now I look completely different. You know, the difference is ridiculously obvious. Literally thousands of times stronger than I was. Eric Anderson says like a phoenix. Yes, on a different occasion, he gave me a dream in which he gave me a dream in which someone crossed my path, and in which someone crossed my path, and that person was killed right in front of me. And when I woke up, he simply told me, "I'm just checking to see." That's approximately what the dream was about. I'm just checking to see if I'm just checking to see if just testing communication, you know, the astral communication between us. In case I need to kill someone in your name, then I know that I can relay the message to you. And yeah, it was really it was very surreal. Okay, the guy would literally just fucking drop dead, and you can imagine, like I said, these dreams are very these dreams are very realistic. Okay, completely realistic, and the guy literally just fucking dropped dead in front of me, bruv. And yeah, hence that. Eric Anderson says, like a phoenix, yes. Jason Dunn says, you've gone through major transformations over the past 3 years. Geez, yes, obviously. Multi-digital coder says, well, dear Moreno, I did find out that a guy did destroy my past relationships out of greed and envy twice, and I want to make him rightfully pay for his lack of morals like a pro, and I'm looking for a most satisfying solution. He also sexually abused other girls. That's fucked up. Okay. So yeah, just let me know what you want to do. If you want to do business or what you want to do, you know, the only question is whether you can afford me. As long as you can afford me, then we don't have an issue. If you want to do it yourself, then you need to see to it that you're proficient enough to get the job done yourself. And yeah, it just goes on like that. You know, on a different occasion, I had a dream in which I was in a car with a cab driver that I was used to driving with, and a guy just ran us off the road, and we ended up just crashing into a lake, and the entire car would just sink to the bottom, and we were stuck, and you know, I was about basically about to die. And the dream was so realistic. When I woke up, I was like, holy shit. I literally thought that I was going to die for a second, but I wasn't afraid or anything. I was more like, holy crap, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. You know, I immediately instinctively tried to escape from the car and whatnot, but no. And the dream was made such an impact on me, had such an impact on me, that I called that cab driver, because it's a guy that I regularly drive with, not the Indian. It's a different guy, a black guy that I've known for years. And I told him, you don't want to believe, okay? I had a dream in which I was with you, and you were driving me somewhere, and a guy ran us off the road, and we ended up crashing in a lake nearby, right alongside the road, and the car started sinking, completely went to the bottom, and we were gonna die. And the dream was so surreal that I could recognize faces in the dream even. You know, I saw and I recognized the guy that ran us over, or that literally just pushed us off the road. The car he was driving, everything, make, model, everything. It was completely surreal. That was also just another test. And last but not least, another dream that I had is where Samael told me that me that us meeting together and me pledging my existence to him is fated, or it was destiny. It's not coincidence or anything else. You know, everything is destiny from a godlike perspective, but it was destiny. And I remember because the dream that he gave me was a dream in which I was in my elderly house, the house that my parental house that I grew up in as a child, and I looked outside the window in the dream and I saw a black snake. Let's just say a black snake that was maybe half a meter to a meter long, uh, crawl on the ground, and the snake climbed into a nearby tree that was just as tall as the house, and the snake basically jumped. I'm assuming that most of you are familiar with flying snakes, snakes that jump from tree to tree. You know, That's what the snake did, and the snake literally just jumped through the window and on me, and the snake coiled itself around my neck, but in a friendly way, in a friendly way, not in a constricting way. Like I said, it's a small snake. It was a small snake, kind of like a garden snake, but half a meter to a meter, and generally speaking, thin. And the snake was completely black. And the snake coiled around me, and the snake started speaking to me. Samael is the snake. Samael is the snake, and Samael told me we're destined to be together. We're destined to be together. It's fate. It was fate, then it was destiny that you and I would become one, if you will. And when I woke up, the second I woke up, the strong smell that I had of Martian oil, I have a default Martian oil that I use, of course, an occult Martian oil when I host ritual to him. And I immediately felt this smell of that Martian oil immediately just penetrated my nostrils like no other. And I do like that dream. I love that dream. Uh, uh, Multitude for Coder says, thanks for your answer. David B says, how long does it approximately take to destroy an enemy? How long it approximately takes? It all depends on the enemy and on the circumstances in question. I can't give you a general timeline there. It could be anything like a couple of months or, sorry, half a year. Spinosaurus says, if I want to meet a specific spirit on the astral plane, can I just scream his or her name? Not scream, but yeah, you can vibrate the name. You can vibrate the name. For example, Michael, you name it. But it's up to the spirit to show himself or herself. And yeah, that's pretty much it in general, okay? That's by far what Samael specializes in. And another example that I can give you guys is in the house that I lived in last year. Most of you are familiar with the house. That's the house where I shot most of my videos. The house in which I had Samael's altar. I had those 3 Solomonic swords on his altar. That house. I already told you guys in the past and already in past videos that the owner of that house was an Indian that is hiding in the Netherlands. He found a fucking hole to hide in the Netherlands, and he simply rents out the house in an effort to make it to make as much money as possible. For the rest, the house is nice regarding design and the fact that it's surrounded by nature. But the house is cheap. You know how Indians are, the cheapest of everything. So yeah, what do you expect? In any case, when I moved into that house, the owner has 2 so-called dog houses, quote unquote dog houses. They're not dog houses. They're like Thai prayer houses in general. And these are houses that he placed to attract spirits for the same purpose, for the purpose of making as much money as possible. And Samael took care of these spirits, and he simply. This wasn't when I just moved into the house. It was when I was literally already well past half a year living into the house, half a year approximately. And I remember when I was there on a certain night or an evening, when I was asleep, I dreamt that there were 3 huge snakes, anaconda looking like snakes that were at least 5 to 10 meters tall, on the roof of the house. And these snakes had bright color. One was completely yellow, one was completely red, the other one was completely blue. And these snakes had human faces. They didn't have normal snake heads or faces. They were basically snakes with the heads of human beings or the faces of human beings. And Samael was simply a huge fucking giant of a guy, and he simply, like a snake handler, just grabbed these snakes, pop, 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 and he simply disposed of them. And that's when I woke up. And when I woke up, he simply told me, yeah, these are the spirits that the owner, basically with his houses, his dog houses, had inside the house, or attracted with those houses of his, those mini houses on the yard. I simply took care of them when we first moved in. And I just thought that I'd let you know, not that it matters or anything. That's why I'm only showing you this now. So yeah, and again, the dream was very vivid. I could see it and everything. I could see these snakes and everything. It was like I was like fucking Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube and shit. I mean, huge fucking snakes. I was like, oh, so those are the fucking spirits that owner drew with his fucking prayer houses. Because I was like, yeah, prayer houses, my ass. Those aren't prayer houses. Those aren't dog houses. I mean, the downstairs tenant, when I first asked him, I was like, hey, those houses are like prayer houses, right? They're like spirit houses. Oh, no, no, they're just dog houses. I was like, yeah, dog houses, my fucking ass. What kind of dog house has a ledge in the middle? And what kind of dog house is literally less than a meter by a meter? And listen, if you had some kind of chihuahua or some shit, then it would be different. But no, 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 no. They had huge pit bulls. Okay, they told me that they had pit bulls, huge pit bulls. I was like, seriously? A chihuahua alone would take up enough room in that dog house, let alone a pit bull. Good luck with that. It's full of shit, okay? And I don't like when people lie, but of course, if they're going to obscure the truth and reality. But I obviously know better. I was like, yeah, that's a good one. Dog houses. Yeah, that's a good one. I still have the video, you know. Though if you just look up dog house in my thing on my channel or something, then you'll come across it, and I literally just show people what it looks like. Uh, Eric Anderson says, "What the fuck?" David B says, "Did you find out why?" Sounds creepy. Dog houses for snakes. LOL. What do you mean? Did you find out why? Did I find out what? Why what? So yeah, these are numerous examples that I can give on my beloved Lord Samael. Um, David B says, why did he have those prayer houses? I already said it just now. I said he has those prayer houses in an effort to draw spirits to these prayer houses. It's like an invitation to spirits, okay? Because he puts thingies in it. He puts, I think, food or something like similar to offerings to it, and he basically just invites spirits over, you know, in the sense of, hey, listen, whomever wants to bring me money from the astral plane, come right in. I'm leaving milk here outside for you, something along those fucking lines. Now do you get it? And yeah, he did draw them to him. Um, in any case, yeah. Now people have also asked me. Some people have asked me what Samael looks like or how he appears to me. When when I first, the very first time I summoned Samael, the very first time I invoked him, he just appeared as a black figure. He just appeared as a black figure and appeared briefly in front of me, and he simply floated across the offering table, so the table on which the offerings were present. But he told me that that was basically a subordinate of his. It was a subordinate of his, and not him specifically. And I remember on a different occasion too, when I was asleep. This was when I just started working with him, and he protected me right away. I remember at one point I just woke up in the morning time. Not in the morning time. I woke up in the dead of night, just briefly. You know, sometimes you just wake up briefly and fall asleep immediately right after 5 or 6 seconds. And I saw a warrior, a medieval warrior in a harness, standing right next to me. You know, next to my bed, and standing over me with a morning star or a flail in his hand. It was a flail, I think. Yeah. So basically, just a knight in armor, fully armor, and that was also one of Samuel's subordinates. He basically placed one of his guys to protect me while I was asleep, and not just while I was asleep, just overall in general, because I could feel that layer of astral energy protecting me the second I started working with them. And when I couldn't see Samael at first, at the very first invocations, I couldn't see Samael in the first instance. I um, I couldn't see Samael in the beginning, and I just felt back then I had just started working with him, so his entire energy was new, similar to you eating a dish for the first time. When you eat something for the first time, there is nothing like that taste. You know, it just hits you, and it's a completely new feeling, sensational, and everything. And Samael's energy was just desolate to me. You know, that's what his energy felt like. I felt something. I mean, Martian spirits are definitely scary as fuck. Okay, they're by far the scariest spirits you might come across, because it's like watching a horror movie and you're someone that that is terrified, of the simplest of things, let alone watching a horror movie. It just scares the bejesus out of you. And I wasn't scared, but I did feel incredibly intimidated. Um when I hosted ritual for Samael, I felt him around me. I couldn't see him, but I knew that he was around me. I felt him standing behind me and whatnot, and I felt that oppressive energy. I just felt that destructive energy. The energy that basically screams, if you make one false move, you're gonna die. You know, the energy that screams, I'm going to destroy. I'm going to punish. I am going to cause pain and chaos and misery. Not specifically towards me, I'm just referring to it in general. That's what Samael's energy feels like. Now I'm completely fucking used to it. I mean, come on. Samael's psyche is basically completely interlocked with, my psyche is interlocked with Samael. So to the point where even if for example, my imagination tells me something, my imagination manifests in his voice. That's how close we are. So basically, my entire astral body is loaded with Martian energy. My astral body is literally just kind of like has turned into a miniature version of him, at the very least for the most part. And partially, my beloved Vice Lord Sandals on coming in second place. But yeah, that's what it sounds like. Okay, the very first time I invoked Samael, all hell broke loose. It was literally like it was storming and with lightning and thunder inside the room in which I held the ritual. And I heard huge knocking on the ceiling. Like there was some kind of fucking giant on the ceiling. Similar to the way you see in horror movies. It was literally just like pow, everything, all hell breaking loose in the room, and the ceiling going like. That's what it was basically like. And I was like, holy crap, okay, okay, okay. And yeah, to say that it's intense is an understatement, but I just love that energy. That's why the second I laid eyes upon Samael, he immediately appealed to me. I'm already someone that, back then I was like, oh, demons are cool and shit. I was like some kind of wannabe occultist, the typical rocker, metalhead type. And when you just come across someone like that, I immediately basically fell in love with who he was, and I was like, yes, that's the spirit for me. That's the one I look up to, and boom, the rest is pretty much history. So yeah, those are the things basically that's just a sideline to destroying enemies. Aside from that, that's also the reason why I have turned into such a badass. Samael has turned me into such a badass. In working with him, nothing phases me. I've seen him, so I've pretty much seen everything. Nothing phases me. Nothing terrifies me. I could jump off a bridge. I could jump off a ledge. I could literally be faced with death, and death doesn't even phase me. Nothing phases me. Nothing scares me anymore. Nothing. When I say nothing, nothing scares me anymore. I'm still disgusted by things like bugs and vermin. If you ask me to pick up a cockroach in my hand, I'm not going to do so unless my life depends on it and I have to eat it. But generally speaking, now I'm repulsed by bugs. But that's not fear, that's disgust, because to me, bugs and insects represent filth, they represent uncleanliness. So, yeah, if I see a rat, I'm not going to jump on a fucking thingy. I'm not gonna jump on a chair like a woman and scream, ah, a mouse or something. No, 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 no. But if I see a rat, all of a sudden I'm gonna be feeling my legs. I'm gonna be like, holy shit, what the fuck? Or if I see a cockroach, similar thing, holy crap, oh, something along those lines. And I'm like, holy crap, okay. And I'll look for something to get that I can grab it with. For example, like a piece of cloth that I can just use it and. It's like picking up shit. Would you pick up shit? No. Would you pick up actual fecal matter? Someone told you, listen, pick up that poo from that toilet or whatever. I immediately just want to puke. I'd be able to do so only if my life depended on it. Okay, literally if my life depended on it. But for the rest, it's just I mean, you just want to puke. Period. So yeah, but in terms of fear, no, there's nothing I fear anymore. No fear of death, no fear of anything. It's also why I like doing the things that I do. I love adrenaline-based things, and nothing phases me. I I'm familiar with all the risks from a theoretical perspective, and fear is a natural response. I'm not stepping on anyone, calling anyone a pussy or anyone a coward for being afraid. But fear is a natural response to things sometimes. It all depends on the situation. But excessive fear makes you a coward, being afraid to take the smallest of chances or risks. And no, I have none of that in me. Okay, when if I'm faced with a life and death situation, and for example I run my car off a cliff or something, my heart is going to drop from sheer adrenaline, but I'm not afraid. I'm familiar with the fact that, hey, I'm going to die here, I'm going to get gravely injured or wounded, but fear is completely absent from me. No fear whatsoever. In terms of pain, I've almost it's almost like I enjoy pain, not suffering, but it's almost like I just feed off of that pain. For example, when cutting myself by accident or anything like that, it's the pain doesn't cripple me, so to speak, the same way it would have for the average person because of him. If, for example, most of you that are watching this, if you guys get stabbed, it's immediately broom to the ground. If I get stabbed, I'm still gonna hold on. Okay, I can easily bite through the pain. I mean, if I get stabbed, I remain completely calm and everything. I'll pull that knife out in a controlled environment. I'll immediately perform first aid on myself. You name it. After I kill the fucking person that stabbed me, I, it just doesn't phase me, and not just that. I just, I just want more and more and more. I mean, it all depends. Uh, it's just more and more and more. Okay, if, for example, I need to stab someone, or I'm in a war or something like that, I would definitely kill a lot of people because of him. Because I just enjoy it. Whenever I watch a movie in which that have war scenes, I feel the hair standing up on my body to the point where sometimes I wish that I was in that war. I literally wish that, hey, it would be so sick if I could take part in a war. Um, and yeah, those are examples. Thought of blood does nothing for me or anything like that. When I accidentally cut myself with my combat knife in my thumb, it it went pretty deep. Okay, it really went deep. That's because it's a combat knife. So I hit it by accident, pop, and I was like, holy shit! It went almost halfway, not halfway, but halfway through the skin in my thingy, and I lost a lot of blood and everything. But I was completely calm. I just went about my daily thingy while tying a handkerchief, and I said to myself, yeah, yeah, let the bleeding just stop, and after the bleeding stop, it'll heal by itself. Spinosaurus says, I heard that if you get stabbed, you don't even feel it if you're in a fight. I always felt that there was something cool about fighting or war, or not cool, but something. No, 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 no. War in reality isn't cool, of course, okay? War is detrimental to any civilization. Civilization doesn't get the chance, you as a person don't get the chance to develop well. That's why back in the day when people constantly were at war with each other, there was no quality of life, there was no education, there was nothing, because you couldn't even sit still. You couldn't even sit still before some other fucking civilization just raided your village or anything like that. Life was people pretty much lived in a constant fear of being slaughtered, and you name it. It's like kill or be killed. It's so primitive. But I'm just saying, in case of war, a lot of people nowadays they would not be able to handle war. I would if I had to go to war. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. In any case, those things are because of him. The majority of those things are because of him, and of course, I'm eternally grateful for them. That's why I work with him after all. Um, but yeah, those are just sidelines to him. Oh yeah, and in regards to what he looks like in general, I've already said it in the past in videos and whatnot. But generally speaking, Um, someone asked me how Samael appears to me. Generally speaking, he just appears as a tall, buff man. Someone that's very muscular, etc. Not a bodybuilder, just someone that's muscular in a normal way, without looking like a fucking balloon. And he, generally speaking, wears a black robe. with no sleeves. He can also have sleeves. All of these things are subject to change. Or sometimes he's bare chested. His robe sometimes also changes to red, etc., etc. But in any case, he's a huge guy. He's like a strong blonde man. Looking Scandinavian, to be honest. Someone like from Norway or some shit, or Sweden. With short, his hair is like mine, but it's blonde. He can also change it to black. Um, and generally speaking, sometimes he's surrounded by flames. I'm talking about literal flames burning. And his wings. He only showed me the story last year, because I worked long enough with him. So it was something along the lines of, you deserve to see more of me, if you will, my truer form. And his wings have eyes. And it's also mentioned in the book of Enoch. His wings have eyes. Sometimes they can be small eyes. Sometimes you've got two huge fucking eyes, and all of them are just blinking and looking at you. All of these eyes. Sometimes these eyes can look at you angrily. So yeah, literally wings covered with eyes, and he of course has three sets of wings, seraphim wings, and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much what he looks like. That's his true form. He has alternative forms too, but yeah, that's his true form, generally speaking. He doesn't have too many alternative forms. One other time he simply appeared as that black shadow that I described in the beginning. But he has subordinates that look like that, aside from him being able to transform like that. But yeah, that's what he looks like, generally speaking. And he also has, generally speaking, the weaponry that I gave him, he has them with him. But even just in general, he has those Solomonic swords or huge swords with him. Okay, so either a dual sword looking soldier, or just someone holding a huge sword in general, a large, great sword. So yeah, that's the general description. And in any case, that's it for destroying enemies. Spinosaurus says, well, I would have become a soldier, but I won't, because the army is made to make you obey. Yeah, I know. You just don't want to die a senseless war for the convenience of some nobles. And yeah, you're treated like a puppet, like a grunt. And because I can't really practice occultism, yeah, of course. A lot of people, obviously, even me, I wouldn't take I won't take part in a war killing other people just for fun. War has to be justified, really has to, you need to have a good reason to go to war. But let's just say if I went to war, I think I'd be good. Okay. I'd kill a good deal of people, and I'd rise through the ranks quickly because of all the things that I mentioned. Because I'm also, it basically combines to his influence. I have the Scorpio influence that he rules over by nature. So yeah, that simply means that I'm just cold like that, emotionless, and I could just easily kill someone without getting nightmares or holy shit, I killed someone or something like that. No, I could easily kill someone. I can watch that person just die right in front of me, and yeah, for me, it's literally just nothing. It's just nothing. Doesn't mean that I'm going to do it, of course. Of course, no, 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 because it's immoral and it goes against any moral standard or code that I have. But generally speaking, yeah, I'm capable of doing something like that. Before I continue, does anyone have any questions in relation to all the things I've discussed? I repeat, does anyone have any questions in relation to everything I've said and everything that I've discussed? Any questions whatsoever? I'll give you guys a second or two to think of a question. Eric Anderson says dark, man. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, that's the way I am. Okay, catonic in general. Um, Catonic in general. That's why I don't really consider myself a Libra. Scorpio only just wins out over my Libra influence. I mean, I can be both compassionate and caring and loving, and exactly the opposite, And the opposite is the side that I feed pretty much. That's why I work with Samael. But that side wins a bit more by nature, wins a bit more over me than that influence is my strongest influence. couple of people in the past have asked me that, they've told me, are you a Scorpio? Because the behavior that you display is Scorpio behavior. I mean, the drive and the intensity, that's Scorpio. And I told people, yeah, it says that I'm a Libra, but I'm not a Libra in general. It all depends. Of course, I'm not saying these things to come off macho or anything like that. I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anyone. I could care less. This is just who I am, regardless. But I'm just platonic like that. Even now, I love the dark. Honestly, if we had to live in a world where it was dark or without sunlight or anything, I don't think it wouldn't be a problem for me. I love both the sun as well as I love light as well as dark. But if I had to come to an ultimate decision, it would be darkness, I think. Yeah. Even in my house at night, I don't turn on the lights in my bedroom. I just love the darkness. It's so comforting and just so peaceful to me. And I also love the fact that in the dark I can see things. I can see people, for example, moving around on the street, and no one can see me because they have no idea that I'm hiding in the dark. It's just the dark is just more peaceful, and it feels more comfortable than the light, to put it that way. Spinosaurus says I could see myself being able to kill a human being, but it would be harder for me to kill a dog or cow for some reason. No, that's normal. Of course, for me too. It would be, since I love dogs, I'm not too keen on people. From a principle perspective, I'm a bit misanthropic in that regard or in that aspect. But I love dogs, so it would be harder for me to kill a dog. I'd be able to do it, but it would be harder for me. You know, a dog really has to piss me off before I say, okay, you're gonna fucking die. I'd still be able to do it, but it would be a bit harder because I love dogs. I won't do that, of course, but there is something strange about, yes. Jamie Foster says, hi, Moreno. Hello, Jamie Foster. Multi-digital coder says, I had a dream about justified killing. I was liberating someone that was abused and imprisoned. And I was killing his enslaver or imprisoner. The kill was quite violent, but morally it felt right. I realized it myself. Lock was still complete. Okay. So yeah, no one has any other questions. I'm assuming that the other guys, David B and so on, are still online, right? David B, you guys are just quiet. Eric Anderson too, Goddess of Earth too, I'm assuming, or I don't know, maybe they left somewhere along the line. I don't know. I still see 7 people watching this stream. So yeah, and Spinosaurus, David B says I'm back. Okay. Oh, you are preoccupied. Okay. Goddess of Earth, I'm not hearing her anymore. I don't know. I'm assuming she's either hiding in the background or she also had to leave or this topic is too dark for her. Gregory M says listening quietly. Okay, yeah. The majority of people that think listen quietly. Multi-digital coder says not that I would kill for no reason at all. Of course, it was an entity-induced dream. Yes, of course. Like I said, I would never kill a person, okay, because it's immoral. I'm not going to take away someone else's life. No. But only if the situation really calls for it and if it's justified. If not, then no. Regardless of how Martian or martial I am, no. That's just stupid. That's psychotic. Just killing people just like that out of nowhere. No, 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 no. No. David B said because then it backfires, right? Yeah, not just that, it's immoral, period. Even if something didn't backfire, it's immoral. You need to be able to distinguish right from wrong and live by a certain moral code. That's what gives you self-worth. Otherwise, you're no different than some wild animal that is just senseless. Oh, oh. Let me see. Second topic, proper client etiquette. Yeah. By proper client etiquette, I'm going to start with the second topic now. By proper client etiquette, David says, unfortunately, some people can't make that difference. Yeah, but that's up to them. Moving along, proper client etiquette. By proper client etiquette, I mean proper behavior that customers have. For example, if you're someone that works with me, okay, these are general guidelines to remember. If you're someone that I'm not just saying a customer, one of my customers or anything like that. No. I'm referring to to people that buy occult services in general, or people that practice occultism too, things to keep in mind, things that you should simply do and keep in mind. You shouldn't, or that you should not, you shouldn't be impatient, okay? It's about being patient too. One of the things that you need to keep in mind, Rome wasn't built in a day, literally not in a day. As a matter of fact, it took hundreds of years to get where Rome was at. And it's the same deal with in occultism. A lot of us nowadays, the average person, we have short attention spans, we're impatient, you name it. And as a result, I have had customers that are way too impatient. And I'm like, seriously? Seriously. I mean, it's only been this or that. And, sometimes they feel screwed, or they feel almost taken advantage of. They feel like they didn't get anything from what they paid for. And I'm like, no, that's not it. You need to be patient. Okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. You need to keep all of these things in mind. You need to keep all of these things in mind. And it's easy to overlook things like that. And it's easy to just come to the conclusion that, hey, this is just that this is just it's like buying something at the grocery store. I have to remind people of this multiple times, when some of them, of course, are too pig-headed or too stubborn to listen. I'm not listing any names, I'm just saying some of them. I'm not even talking about my current customers. This is a general statement that I'm making. Some people are simply too stubborn to realize that. And to the point where I have videos that I made last year about proper client etiquette, is that you should this is by far, this is anything but buying something at the grocery store. So yeah, nothing that's worth doing, really worth doing, is easy. So don't expect something like this to be easy. Don't expect results to manifest or fall out of the sky just like that. For example, you're gay, and you've got your eye on a man or a woman. You're a guy and you've got your eye on a man and you want that guy. Don't expect the guy to literally just come running to you and suck your dick just like that. Don't expect something like that to happen. It doesn't work like that. There are so many anomalies, so much variables that need to be taken into account. There are so many things that play a role. So yeah, patience is also a virtue. I have it too. I'm ridiculously impatient. I want anything, everything as quickly as possible, as effectively as possible. You name it. Blah blah blah. This is regardless of how much money you spend on something. Some things just take time. End of story. And Rome wasn't built in a day. You can expect something that you'll be able to enjoy in the long term to just happen overnight. Nothing. It took me personally a couple of years, 3 years, 3+ years to get where I am. And this was 3 years, 3 long years that almost feel like a lifetime, literally. Those 3 years looked like, labor wise, felt like 25 to 50 years for me. That's what it felt like, okay? 3 years of constantly pushing myself, breaking through every fucking barrier, okay? Accomplishing anything that you could accomplish, everything. Nothing but investing in everything, just constant. That's what I did. When I did what I do, I don't just listen up to this point, okay? To the point where I said that I'm done pretty much, okay? But even up to this point, loosely said, and let alone when I first began, I didn't just say, okay, when I do it, when I go about my daily routine, I'm not just going to host a ritual and then I'm done. I constantly ponder on what I can do to make things better and how to improve the craft, how to improve to the point where I see results quicker and more effectively. I have to invest so much. I had to do so many things, running up and down, so much fucking money that I have to invest. It's not like I said, okay, just gonna invest for a couple of months and boom, I'm done. No, it was 3 years of investing, nothing, just nonstop, working with spirit after 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 spirit. And just keep going on and on and on, project after project after project after project after project after fucking project. That's also why I said that, hey, I'm done pretty much, okay? It's been enough. Otherwise, I'm never gonna stop. I'll be hunting for treasure tomorrow. I hunted for treasure yesterday. I'll be purchasing, or I'll be starting a new project, for seeing if I can time travel tomorrow. It'll be something else, always something else alongside the corner. I want to become the next great inventor, the next Albert Einstein. These are all projects that were on my bucket list, and I had a realistic chance of accomplishing these. I have a to-do list on my computer, an occult to-do list, but I just said to myself, nah, you know what? It's enough. Pretty much after the whole, after, huh? Mall Digital Coder says, not sure what is happening. The sound is gone since after. What? Everything is fine from my end. The majority of people say that they can hear me okay. Mall Digital Coder says the words, it took me 3 long years, fell out? Huh? That's odd. Mall Digital Coder says, thanks for the feedback, guys. Okay. Okay, the rest is, everyone else is saying that it's fine. So I don't know, maybe it's something from your end. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying maybe, you know, maybe something went wrong from your end, Mall Digital Coder. In any case, not to break my focus, yeah, these are all things that you need to keep in mind. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day. And it's the same thing when trying to accomplish something via the occult. It's pretty much depending on, okay, assuming that what you are striving after is something that you'll be able to enjoy for years to come. Mall Digital Coder says I fixed it. Haha, thank you. Okay, see, yeah, I was right. In any case, you can compare, assuming that it's something that you want, that you'll be able to enjoy for years to come. You want to accomplish something occult-wise. Let's just say a simple example. You want to become rich. You want to make as much as possible, you name it. It's the equivalent of buying a house, regardless of where you live. Most people that buy a house, they literally have to take a mortgage loan out at the bank and they have to pay it off. They'll be spending, I think, pretty much the rest of their adulthood paying that off. You know, you name it, it goes for everything, it accounts for everything, student loan debt, you name it, everything. Okay. Take out a mortgage because you want your own house that you'll be spending the rest of your life in, adult life. You'll be taking out a mortgage payment plan at the bank, and how much is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you what? Maybe, I don't know, paying off $600 a month, close to $1,000 every month for the next what, 20 years, and it'll just pay off that house. That's my example. Okay, that's an example. It's the same thing. If you want to accomplish something that, you know, that you really could not possibly accomplish, then yeah, then you really, really need to become aware of the fact that it will not happen overnight, that you need to be consistent, not day after day. You need to be consistent. Literally, it needs to turn into a way of life. Okay. 2 years will pass before you can actually say that you've accomplished something worthwhile. I'm gonna literally just put myself on the spot and give myself as an example. But yeah, listen, people are ungrateful, okay? I'm not calling anyone out there ungrateful, okay? No one be offended. I'm just making a general statement. Mankind is ungrateful in general. People are never satisfied, they're never content. And in a way, that's a natural reaction, okay? It's also easy for me. Basically, honestly, I don't take the things that I've accomplished for granted, but it feels like that. I don't take it for granted, but let's just say a different way to phrase it would be that I've gotten used to it. I don't pay as much attention as I would compared to someone that doesn't have what I have in terms of results and living standards, because I'm used to it, you know. I'm used to my way of life, so I'm used to all the luxuries or all the things that others consider a luxury. But from a documentative perspective, if I put my entire life on paper, okay, if I compare myself before a cult and after a cult, if I make before a cult thingy, before a cult, successfully practicing the occult, if I make a comparison and afterwards, okay, literally just like two columns. Let us just make two columns, okay? Me before I was a successful occultist, okay? Me afterwards. This is already afterwards. The person that you're seeing in front of you is afterwards, okay? This is before I became a successful occultist. Before I became a successful occultist, let's see. Monthly salary, monthly income, net income, so after taxes and everything, $200. Lived in a one-bedroom apartment. Was a psychological astral wreck. Lacked life purpose, life direction. Shortly summarized, you don't have to go too elaborately into detail. Me afterwards. Make $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Live in a house that has 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Live extravagantly. Afford things that I could never afford, not in a million years or lifetimes. Actually, you stand a realistic chance at living on top of my game and moving abroad, something that the average person doesn't have, let alone me when I was that back then, before and after. Have life focus, have life direction, feel strong, feel focused, sure of myself, honest, just, no longer sensitive like before, critical of others but capable of enduring criticism, literally 1,000 times stronger compared to then. Okay, literally 1,000 times stronger. Even if that's an exaggeration, I don't know what other examples I can give. I can't say 10 times as strong because I'm not 10 times as strong. I'm a lot stronger than that. See, look at the differences. Put all of this stuff on paper and you'll see for yourself that it's a huge fucking difference. Okay, the house alone, this house that I live in, right? I pay 735 euros a month for the house that I live in. That's over 3 times the average income here. Me back here, back then, are you kidding me? I couldn't even afford what? My annual net salary was a little over $2,000, 2,400. Yeah, average net salary 2,400. So annual salary, annual net income 2,400. Annual net salary now is let me see. My annual net salary now is at least 50K, 50,000 American dollars. Example, see, look at the difference. Just as an example, the money alone, $2,400, $50,000. Look at the difference. The average person here would literally need lifetimes, multiple lifetimes to accomplish that. Something along the lines that David B is saying. Some bush Negro would need at least 10 lifetimes for that. And I did all of this in 3 years, okay? But these weren't just 3 simple years. These were 3 grueling years of sacrificing pretty much my entire life. It's similar to giving birth. Okay, a woman gives birth. She literally puts her body through so much and gives birth to a child and literally mothers that child and sacrifices at least 70% of her life for that child, sacrificing everything, her freedom, her this, her that, as a parent as a whole. Mother is just an example, could be a father too, except for the giving birth part. But yeah, see what I mean? It's easy, okay? For me now, I'm used to being the way I am. I'm used to having my guys around me wherever I am. I could literally be in the middle of the fucking jungle where there's no one else present and they're always there with me, okay? I don't even have to think about them and I see them if they have something to tell me. That's my point. That's my point. This is an example. These are all examples that I give. Okay, these are all examples. If I put my life on paper, I can't even begin to compare the way I was back then. Back then, I literally just felt like I wanted to die. Okay, life was just complete shit. I lacked focus. I lacked direction. I don't even have to say anything. I can easily just show someone and, for example, hey, this is what I look like back then. This is what I look like now. Person openly told me, holy crap, no, listen, that's a huge difference. You can immediately tell, okay? Now you look great. You look like $1 million. I mean, back then you looked so shitty. You name it, different things. You look broken. You look like you're lost, like you have no life purpose, direction. You have no idea on what you want, or you're just being held back by something incredibly malevolent or something. These are examples. Okay. I can also take this for granted because I'm, like I said, I'm used to it. The house that I live in, everything I have, the clothes that I wear, all the shit that I have, okay. Glasses, $60. This, $50. Pants that I wear, $70. All of it in American thingies, okay. The clothes alone that I wear are what I would usually have to work a month for years ago. Now I have all of this stuff. Cell phone, $450. Cell phone, also $450. It just keeps going on. I'm not specifically referring to money. This is just one big example, okay? To highlight that, look at this. Even if I had 3 or 4 lifetimes as an average person in my location, never would I be able to come close to accomplishing what I've accomplished. But I mean, from a global perspective or in the big picture, then yeah, it was easy, but it wasn't easy when you're in the driver's seat. You know, you can just say, hey, 3 years isn't a lot. You know, that's amazing that you were able to do some. That's truly godlike that you were able to do something like that, you know, for 3 years, in 3 years' time. But it's just, I mean, I know I am in the driver's seat. So yeah, I know what those 3 years were like. Okay. 3 years are literally 3 years of just everyday nonstop research and shit and just everything. Okay, 3 years of constantly pushing myself, okay, with constant periods of instability and periods of going bankrupt briefly, going from rags to riches, again to rags, and then again to super riches. It just was like boom, you know, it was just it's just like it's no idea how hard I've worked. Okay, those 3 years literally look like 30 years. I'm not kidding. 3 years look like 30 years, but that's the way I am. Okay, as a person, I possess the character trait of greatness in the sense that for me, a year is literally like 10 years. It's just an example. Okay. In last year, what are the things that I did? 2018, I moved into that house that I lived in. I I recorded and wrote well over 50 articles and over 100 videos, I think. The majority of my videos were recorded in that house. I've covered multiple spirits. I've worked with several spirits up and back, going down and forth, or going back and forth. Last year, in 2 months' time or 3 months' time, I pretty much discovered 70% of Suriname by going everywhere just for fun. You know, visited every indigenous village, going everywhere. Just literally, I've been everywhere by Johnny Cash. Immediately, that song comes to mind. I I was in the process of becoming who I am. I did so many things. Okay, I basically became friends again with a friend that I had discarded 2 years before, or the year prior to last year. I made friends last year and ditched them after a couple of years. I was poised to leave leave Suriname last year. I left the house. I checked into a hotel. Look at all of that stuff in 1 year. All of that stuff. Flight complications. The motherfuckers didn't want me to board the flight. Tried 3 times. Every time it was no without any plausible explanation. Had to go back and forth. Had to talk to my lawyer. Had to attack. I really had to tackle these pieces of crap. I did all of that last year. That's 1 year of my life. And that's what every year is like for me, to be honest. This year, we're in August right now, right? 2019 up to this point for me, in the beginning. Explored a bit more of Suriname, the remaining 20%, if you will. Went on several tours, so had a lot more fun. I changed things up again. I work with other numerous spirits. I covered another couple of videos, 50 to 60 videos or something similar. I made so many changes. I added another multiple languages to my website. I implemented live streaming. I purchased this piece of crap connection, this ridiculous $378 connection. I switched the flags recently. No more white, no more red and blue flag. Now it's the black pirate flag of Union with my beloved Lord and Vice Lord working side by side. Um, I'm busy hosting this occult giveaway. These are all examples. See, the year isn't over yet, and look at all of this stuff. That's what 1 year of my life looks like. It's an understatement to say that I keep busy. I'm not a mundane person, so yeah, I don't lead a mundane life. Life for me isn't just 9 to 5, going to work and coming back. Nah, I do so many things and go through so many changes. I'm like a fucking chameleon. I'm like the ultra chameleon. Even now, I look different the way I looked last year. People that want to know what I look like, simply watch one of those old videos that was published in 2018, and you'll see the difference. Okay, I was also more skinnier back then. Now, it's honestly, if people that see me now will definitely think that I'm a fat ass or something, but that's not it. I've just become more bulky and whatnot. Back then, I was skinny. I'm not really about skinny. Now, just now, it's like my body has expanded and shit. I mean, really. I've really become big bone but I've also noticed that I look like Samael, you know. But that was also what my wish was. When I first started working with him, I placed on paper as a petition that, aside from the usual things I asked for, I told him I want to become just like you. I want to be just like you, and yeah, now I am just like him because I can immediately tell the difference. Okay, I'm like, holy crap, I look like you. Hair looks the same. The way you appear to me looks the same pretty much. I look like a more human version of you. Yeah, he's saying your wish has been granted. So yeah. Um, so yeah, these are simply things that you need to keep in mind. Okay, make no mistake. Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't expect something that you want to accomplish, something truly grandiose, to happen overnight. You need to literally be on it and stay on it year after year. You just need to just you just need to really get at it and stay at it. You need to truly be devoted. It's not something that you can do in the short term. This isn't okay, I'll just work for a couple of months and then I'm done. No, you need to stay on it. Stay on it. Gregory M says 50K is sweet. Gregory M says incredible improvement. David B says indeed, if the whole Suriname was like you, it would be more. It will become like Switzerland 2.0. Oh, definitely. David B says have them same motivation and such. Yeah, but that's a pipe dream. We all know that. Gregory says David B. Totally, you look so young back then on those videos. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Literally, watch one of those videos. Simply watch, for example, watch the video on Amy, the Goetic spirit Amy, or watch the video on Boone. But that video is at nighttime. So yeah, just watch those videos. Okay, that were published along those same lines, and you'll see the difference, what I look like back then, and you'll see the difference. David B says that's from the ATV. LOL, I bet. JB Foster says, did you work out or just got bigger? No, that's my point. If I had worked out, then it would be because I worked out, but you're not listening, okay, or you're not paying attention. Samael made me like this. I don't do anything. Okay. I literally sit for 90% of the day or lie down. I don't do anything. This is simply that this happened to me just like that. This happened to me over the course of time. Okay. I weighed more. I used to weigh like what? 55 kilograms, 60 kilograms. When I lastly weighed myself, I was like 70 something. And I can tell the difference. Okay. Like just like Gregory M says, you look so young back then on those videos. Yes, exactly. People can't believe it. People back then was like, you look like a teenager. You look like you're 20 years old or something like that, 18. Now I literally look like in my 30s because I am in my 30s, or at the very least, I look in my end 20s. That's my point. Okay. I'm a lot bigger. I'm a lot more muscular. I can do a lot more. That's my point. He made me like this. And I'm not complaining. It's like I'm getting the results from a workout and I don't even have to work out, so to speak, aside from all the intense energy I have flowing through me. Spinosaurus says, do you have abs? No, I used to have abs. Um, well, I still have natural abs, but they're not as efficient as the abs that you get when training. So yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. If I were to just take a picture of what I look like, I don't have full body pictures. I'm not the kind of person that takes full body pictures. Okay. I'm just gonna show you guys an example, just for clarity's sake. I'm just go to my channel. Hold on. Watch this video. This is a really short video, not the entire video, just the beginning part. Jamie Foster says, thanks, crazy. That's crazy. Thanks for explaining. That's what I looked like back then. Okay, look at the difference. And I will show you what I look like now. Uh, Spinosaurus says, you really gained weight. David B says, literal freshman at high school. Yes, yes, yes. You're telling me nothing I don't know. I'll show you guys what I look like now. Look at this picture now. This is from Facebook. I changed the viewership to public so you can view it easily. You don't have to be a friend of mine on Facebook. Just watch it briefly and then I'll change it back to friends regarding privacy settings. Gregory Amps as a teenager. Okay, and what do I look like in my Facebook photo? Spinosaurus is asking me how tall I am. On average, I'm a meter 50 or something, a meter 55 or a meter 65. I haven't measured myself in a good while, so yeah. As a matter of fact, I can measure myself now, and I'm also wondering briefly how tall I am. Hold on, I'll use my lots. I'll use my lots on my thingy wallpaper in the background because someone also asked me that question. Yeah, pretty much approximately. Yeah, I've also gotten taller. It's 170. It's exactly 170. Gregory M says, unhealthy men of your age. David B says, yeah, you've transformed for the better, of course. Yeah. So yeah, you can see the difference, like I said. Obvious difference. Obvious difference. So yeah, this is just an example, okay? Is that great things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So don't expect tremendous things to happen to you overnight. You need to be patient, you need to be diligent, and you need to be determined and steadfast in something. Okay? Ask people that founded companies. Ask anyone. These are just general examples that I'm giving. You think that Steve Jobs and Bill Gates just, that all the stuff they created, you think that Windows and all the Apple products were just they just fell out of the sky? I'm pretty sure if you read up on these guys, it says that at least the majority of them spent years as teenagers and kids in the basements of their parents, like geeks and nerds, and they just kept developing it and developing their own thing. And that the first 20 patents that they brought out failed miserably until they actually reached their stride. That's my point. Nothing that's truly great comes falling out of the sky. No, 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 no. It takes, yeah, it really takes something. Oh, and yeah, does anyone have any other questions before I move on to the next topic? It's raining in my location, but yeah, rain is subtle, so yeah, no issues. David Bezos, and then some people can even say, "Oh, I can drop out of university because all those people like Bill Gates did it." Yes, but Bill Gates literally spent at least a decade and a half, 15 to 20 years, so 2 decades even, working in his basement, his parents' basement, just nonstop, before he actually developed Windows successfully. All the other stuff failed. All the other stuff failed. First version he brought out failed. 20th version failed too. It just goes on. Spinosaurus says if you want to drop out, you should have a plan. Yeah. David B says, yes, I'm saying that people think that it's so easy while it isn't. Yes, I know, because people are too stupid nowadays and too superficial. People, unfortunately, we live in an age where people can be bought and sold. People can literally be bought and sold. They, they lack any kind of real value or self worth. No morals whatsoever, no nothing. And yeah, again, that's my point. And yeah, people automatically assume that the road to success is just one straight line and everything. But people that have actually gone through it know that it's literally a nightmarish road filled with potholes and shit before you actually reach your destination. But yeah, that's why I'm not too keen on what others think. I just brush it off and disregard it. I don't have time for bullshit. Uh, so yeah, anyone have any questions? Any questions on the topic? I'm assuming that no one has any questions. Uh, so I'm going to move on to the next topic, which is self-awareness, being self-aware. It basically it only further supports what I said up to this point. Being self-aware, you need to become self-aware if you're not already. You need to be self-aware of your life in the universe as a being as a whole. The fact that in the material plane you're not going to have forever. I still have a good 50 years to go before I'm released from this mortal coil. I'm freed from this mortal coil. But you need to become self-aware of everything around you. Self-awareness pretty much is one of the first steps, or at least one of these steps to self-ascendance or to ascendance. Don't expect to get anywhere if you just sit back and don't do anything and go through life like an idiot. You need to become self-aware of your environment and everything around you. Once you understand your environment and you become self-aware, then yes, you'll be able to reach tremendous strides. I had the problem too before I became an occultist, that I was self-aware. I was not only self-aware, I was delusional. I was unable to see things the way they really are, and people took advantage of me because of that. A bunch of misery, nothing but misery came of it. And as an occultist, I became more self-aware. I started seeing myself the way others saw me, and I started becoming a lot more self-aware of my life as a whole and my existence, if you will. Spinosaurus says, I don't know if I asked this already, but is magical suicide real? No, you didn't ask this already. No one ever asked me this, whether magical suicide is real. So death via spirit, yeah, it is possible, but it takes a shitload of energy to kill someone. It takes an incredible amount to kill someone, depending on the person. I mean, if the person isn't suffering already from some kind of debilitating disease, if the person hasn't been weakened already, other than that, it takes a substantial amount of energy. It could take a year to kill someone, and that person will become gradually weak and whatnot. Someone else says. So yeah. Spinosaurus says, "I meant to kill yourself by doing some method." Yeah, that includes you. It doesn't just include. It doesn't just include. Doesn't just include people. It includes you too. So yeah, does anyone have any questions? Any other questions whatsoever? David B says, if one is not self-aware, they're like robots. Yes, and I agree. If one isn't self-aware, they're like robots. So yeah, if you go through your life like an idiot, then yeah, don't be surprised if you accomplish nothing in your life. But yeah, not everyone is like that, of course. That's why most of the masses are also called the asses, or they're just called sheep to the slaughter. It just yeah, this goes on. Okay. And in any case, guys, this is where the miscellaneous part of the stream begins, because I have nothing else to say really. I've pretty much covered every topic there is out there. So yeah, I really have nothing else. So the choice is entirely yours in terms of what questions you want to ask, because I'll be reacting primarily now towards questions that you guys have to ask of me and so on. So whatever you want to get off your chest, whatever you want to do, just say it now while I'm still having this stream. How do you become self-aware? David B is asking me. What do you mean, how do you become self-aware? You simply become self-aware by... No, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. It's actually a good question. So how does one become self-aware? One becomes self-aware by observing yourself, to be honest. Observe yourself, just see what you do in daily life, you know, record yourself either video wise or audio wise and listen to yourself, and you'll start to become self-aware. You'll see yourself the way the world sees you, and instead of just the way you see yourself, the disillusioned way you see yourself, you'll see the world. You'll see yourself and hear yourself for the way that you really are, the way the world sees and hears you, as opposed to uh, as opposed to the opposite. That's why. So yeah, David B says, yeah. David B says like introspection or to make yourself see in a third person. Yeah, exactly. It's like viewing yourself in a third person. Okay, you're seeing yourself the way the world sees you. Like I said, Gregorian says when you ask your Lord somehow to take care of a particular person, does he decide how, or do you tell him how? Like kill this person. I just, uh, I just, I just leave it to him. Generally speaking, I leave spirits to them because to doing the way they think is best because I do not want to restrict them. I don't want them to restrict themselves, or I don't want them to feel restricted. So I just leave them and prefer that they do things the way they choose to do them. Oh, Victor Jesus, hello. The Moreno Pantheon is strong once again. David B says, were you self-aware before becoming an occultist, or were you always self-aware? No, I already said I wasn't self-aware before. I wasn't self-aware before, David B. That's what I said. So yeah, no one has any other questions. David B says, yeah, for some it can take forever or they never reach it. How unfortunate. Yeah, how unfortunate for them. That's their problem. Unfortunate for them. Their problem. Their problem. I'd like to thank Victor G again for that meme that he made of me. The meme is really funny. Really funny and shit. Most people like it. Most people love it even. And yeah, unfortunately in Suriname, it is a holiday. Today is Idul Adha. Eid ul Adha. It's the Muslim holiday. So yeah, it looks like a Sunday for me. It's not just a regular Monday now. It's like a Sunday. Nowhere is open. Nothing. No businesses are open, with the exception of maybe one or two restaurants, and that's it. I'm not too fond of holidays. The reason I don't like holidays is because work less than nothing. Suriname has way too many holidays. Suriname has, I think, at least 12 holidays a year. That's on average one holiday a month. So you can imagine, okay? I don't mind a holiday or two, but not a dozen, not a fucking dozen. But yeah, the government in Suriname are way too lazy, so they're more than happy. To be honest, it's not even that. Okay, Idul Adha was yesterday, but they deliberately celebrated today. The government has uh, has forwarded it with a day just so that people could get the day off. Because officially Idul Adha was yesterday, Sunday. But no, the government is too lazy, so yeah, they automatically skip Monday. You can't be that fucking lazy, okay? But yeah, what do you expect? Again, I don't mind one holiday or two holidays. I don't mind. But I can't think of a single other country in the world that has so many holidays. I mean, seriously. You see how many holidays Suriname has. It's always some fucking holiday. Always something. Always something. Holidays in Suriname 2019. Okay, let's see. Public holidays. For example, look at that. An entire fucking list. Okay, for people that are interested in what I'm discussing right now, David B and the rest, look at that link. Look at how many holidays Suriname has. In 1 year, for this year, 2019, those are Suriname's holidays. What a crock of shit. David B says, what? Suriname is celebrating Chinese New Year? Yes, because Suriname has Chinese people. One of the reasons Suriname has so many holidays is because the different ethnicities all claim their right to have a free day or two. And you can imagine if you've got fucking 20 ethnicities living here, then, and every ethnicity or every minority says, okay, I demand that, my kind gets a holiday. So you can imagine what it looks like. David B says Maroons Day. Maroons Day, Maroon is a different phrase for Bush Negro. David B is just like celebrating that they ran off the plantations. Just celebrating their existence in general. Not the day they ran away from plantations. Victor G just mentioning plantations. I have a question. What actually united the pantheon besides the person who summoned all the spirits? Solomon, for example, is there an actual characteristic that unites all the entities within one? I've always wondered since when you read about pantheons, usually only the magician is the unifying point. Victor Jesus may be an exception as the Greek one, where it's a hardcore family tree. Jason Carrero has joined us saying, hey, Victor Jesus unites the pantheon. Hold on. Victor Jesus mentioning pantheons, not plantations. It's pouring outside. Everyone can still hear me okay, I'm assuming? Okay, everyone can still hear me okay. Good, good, good. As in regards to Victor G's question, no, I got all the messages in correct order, Victor G. The thing is that most pagan pantheons are correct because most pagan gods within the civilization that worship them are a family tree, just like the Greeks. So yeah, with celestial and infernal pantheons, it's more so non-pagan pantheons. It's more there is a pantheon, a rank or a hierarchy, a power hierarchy, but that's solely from God's perspective. It's more of a business thing. It's more of a business pantheon instead of a family tree-like pantheon. David B, but it feels like there's some jungle rain. Jamie Foster says yes. Jason Carrero says how are you? How much you know about Archangel Samael? What do you mean? Victor G says yes. Audio went bad, but we can hear you okay. Yeah, there's unfortunately not really anything I can do about that. My laptop's microphone detects every noise basically, and even background noises. And background noise, specifically rain, it registers as static. To be honest, so yeah, nothing I can do about that. It's fucking pouring outside at the moment. But it doesn't matter as long as you guys can hear me okay. Then yeah, no issue. So yeah, does anyone have any other questions? David B says, nice, Suriname has more public holidays than my country. Time to move to Suriname. Now do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see the worthlessness? Let me see. David B says chess 16 and the Chess Republic has 13. Victor G says, David, don't even joke with that. Yeah, don't even joke with that, you know. You're familiar with the horror movie Wishmaster? Be careful what you wish for before you find yourself stuck here. And yeah, you're pretty much screwed then. Jason Carrero says, how is your relationship with Archangel Samael and what are his abilities? What has Archangel Samael done for you? If you want, then if you want to know that, then simply visit my website and go through everything relating to Samael. It's that simple. I'm not going to discuss all of that because you are late for the live stream and you're obviously new. So yeah, here is the link. So yeah, there you go. Knock yourself out. Um, Jason Ferrero retracted his message. Okay. No idea why. You're pulling an Eric Anderson on us. Okay. Uh, David B says that would be a real nightmare. One day waking up in the streets of Paramaribo. Cult experiences. Hi, Moreno, just joining the live stream now. For the other, David B and Victor G and so on. You guys aren't interested in the occult giveaway, I'm assuming, because I didn't see any of you to comment on or to simply throw your ticker into the hat, if you will, in order to become eligible. I'm assuming that it doesn't appeal to most of you. Because if I check, let me see, the people that have commented, you fuck, come on. I have 18 comments on the occult giveaway. Dorso said he's not interested in coming here because of all the things I said. For the rest, I had other people comment, but not the two of you. No, not the two of you. So yeah, what's the deal? I'm just asking, because I honestly I think that most of you, I think that you guys still would like to come since you guys are regular followers of mine, including occult experience. But yeah, none of you commented on the occult giveaway. Some people have commented on the giveaway are people that follow me intermediately. But ironically, the people that I know the best and the longest, not a peep from them. So yeah, it's odd. Spinosaurus says I would have commented, but I'm 16, so I can't really go. Victor G says, oh, well, I'd be very interested meeting you, but not sure if I can even travel now. Oh, I'm assuming that work and whatnot is holding you guys back, right? Jamie Foster says, I joined stream midway. What's the occult giveaway? The occult giveaway is, hold on. Come on, occult giveaway. Watch this video, Jamie Foster, and or watch it whenever you have the time, and all will be clear. Not gonna discuss all that too much now. Occult giveaway, the name already speaks for itself. So yeah, David B, what's your answer? I'm assuming that you either don't want to come here or you're too busy with work or something. Occult experiences, I'd love to go, but I'm expected to relocate in the near future. It sounds like a great time though. Okay. Okay, where did David B go? I'm not hearing anything from you, David B. Or that was hiding. Jamie Foster says, I'm in the UK, really far away. David B says, I will write. Okay. I shall write, David B. I shall write, Grammar Nancy. In time. Okay. Just be quick about it. I don't want to rush anyone, but let's just say a week from today, I might close off commenting. A week from today. And the same thing for you too, Gregory M. Gregory M says, I don't know if you're talking to me too, but just to answer, I'm totally interested, but I can't before the end of the year. It won't literally be the end of the year, okay? Like I said, it will be around October or earlier, I think, if I had to make a rough estimate. Victor G says, well, I'm working on my own, so I make my own rules, but right now I'm working on a few things at once. But to be honest, the destination matters a little. Under different circumstances, I'd love to meet you, though. Okay. What do you mean the destination matters a little? In terms of traveling or what exactly? So yeah, anyone have any questions? Victor G says the fact that it's in a different continent on the other side of the world also plays a role. Okay. No. Listen, I'm not gonna force anyone, of course, to come. I thought of asking this question because I thought to myself it's kind of ironic. Listen, if you have a good reason like work or something, or if you just don't want to come, then yeah, I understand. Spinosaurus says, did it stop raining? Yes, it did for the most part. It's gone quiet, semi-quiet again. I'm assuming that you can hear me better again, right? Sound quality has improved again in terms of no static in the background. David B says, and I've never met a single person that visited Suriname. Choice is yours. Again, choice is entirely yours. I'm not going to force anyone into anything. Spinosaurus says, yes, I know, but like I told you, I can't do anything about the rain. The manipulative bitch has come online, says hi. All the other people, look who's online, the manipulative bitch. Remember? Remember what I told you guys. So hello, bitch. Care to share with us what you've got on your mind? The manipulative bitch says, I don't remember. Oh, I remember you. I remember you very well. Hmm. David B says, I'm sorry, Victor G says, plus I'm sure it'd be a lot more interesting for many people having met that opportunity since there is only one spot. Yes, but aside from that, it will still be recurring. The manipulative bitch says food. The manipulative bitch says the arm comment. Victor G says the manipulative bitch. We've spoken about you a lot. We only heard nice things about you. What did you say? Yes, it's the arm comment. The arm comment made me really laugh. So yeah, I also like. Let's just say I like your username, manipulative bitch, and I like your thingy too. I like your profile picture too, your user picture too. So don't be shy or bashful. Share with us what you have on your mind. Let us know what you're all into, bitch. Ah. Spinosaurus says, what about an arm? Spinosaurus is willing to give you one arm. So yeah. The manipulative bitch says, well, your arms, duh. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, aside from your arms, you're saying that you're gonna shut up now. No, don't shut up. Or are you just interested in my arms? Just interested in my arms or what? Spinosaurus says, but what about them? Oh. So yeah, for the rest, I'm all ears. If you guys have something to say or something, you name it. I'm listening. I just listening to what you guys have to say. So let me know. David B says, I wonder how many people got manipulated so far. The manipulative bitch says, well, I'm interested in more things too. Oh, really? Feel free to share them with me privately if you don't want to share them here via chat. So yeah, all I can say is tit for tat. So yeah, you know what time it is, right? Literally tit for tat. So if you want tat from me, then you're gonna have to give me tit, either singular or plural. Mhm. David B says, LOL. Yeah. Victor G says, how manipulative are you in all honesty? Ah, fuck. Uh, I almost made the mistake of adding another moderator. Someone tell me if I made them a moderator by accident. Nah. I clicked the comment, I clicked approve comment, and the system got confused. When I double clicked, it told me another moderator had already handled this. Fucking thing is just Fucking thing is just losing its mind. Or it's because of the manipulative bitch. Occult experience says you got manipulated. I did indeed. Your presence. The manipulative bitch says, oh, okay, it is very fair. David B says, I like your tactics, Morino, tit for tat. I am not. You're not what? Sounds fair. LMAO. Again, don't be shy, just let me know. The manipulative bitch, are you interested in the occult giveaway? It's an all expenses paid trip to my location, and I'll literally be pampering the person that becomes eligible. You, if you become eligible. And yeah, I have a guest bedroom in my house and everything. And yeah, you can stay over for a couple of weeks. I'll include plane tickets too. It's an all expenses paid trip. So yeah. It also says, I'll be taking you to a bunch of fancy restaurants locally. I'll be showing you the local cuisine, going outside the city, going swimming. It's going to be like vacationing in the Bahamas, but a slightly lesser version of the Bahamas. The manipulative bit says, how does one enter? You need to comment on a video of mine called Occult Giveaway. Hold on. Uh, Let me find the video for you. Uh, You'll have to excuse me. I need to find the link for you again because the YouTube is losing its mind again and just telling me that something went wrong. It seems like I got manipulated again. Manipulative bitch, you keep manipulating everything, including the system. Hit share the link. Okay, don't worry about it. There you go. This is the occult giveaway. Watch and listen to what I'm saying in the video and simply comment there. The winner will be the person that I select, and in my opinion, it will be someone. Generally speaking, you can expect it to be the person whose comment appeals to me the most, or the person who, made the best impression on me in terms of telling me why they want to become eligible for the giveaway and why they want to come over here and why they want me to spend money on them for not doing anything and why they want to why they want to meet me. Tongue twister. Gregory says we have a winner done. Manipulative bitch says, LOL, that would be nice, Greg. Cult experiences. Oh, message retracted. He simply uh, he simply pulled an Eric Anderson on us. Okay. The manipulative bitch says, but my comments are always about your arms. I don't mind, whatever you want to type, I'll let you know. I reply to the majority of the comments with either with the cesarean verdict. So you either get rejected or you get approved. So Caesar either approves or he rejects. And if I write down reject, then you know that you've gotten rejected. The manipulative bitch says, ha ha ha, because you have beautiful arms. Cult experiences Morino and the manipulative bitch, the love both. No, 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 no. Let's not make any assumptions. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. David B says, LOL. Gregory M says, the cult experience, ha 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 ha. Gregory M says, Morino and the manipulative bitch equals sex magic. No. Mm-mm. Like I said, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know what this bitch is about, whether this bitch has an occult affinity or not. So we do not know. Goddess of Earth says, y'all are funny. Yeah, I knew you were hiding in there. Okay, you simply kept yourself in the background. So yeah. So yeah, the manipulative bitch, if you comment and you become eligible and you win the trip, then yeah, you can admire my arms up close. That's it. You'll get a chance to admire my arms up close. Goddess of Earth says, LOL, I'm working while listening. Occult experience says C3 is winking. C3 says, you better believe I am. David B says, maybe she will live in Suriname with you so you can never get away from there. That's a good one. That's very manipulative. Holy crap. It's a nightmare. The manipulative bitch says, then I can stare at your arms all day. Oh my God, that would be glorious. Yeah. You can stare at my arms out all day. And depending on the conditions, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but let's just say more. As long as you don't surpass your level of manipulativity, as long as you don't surpass excessive levels of being manipulative. Let's just say what I'm seeing right now is you're telling me that you're an angel. Sure. Okay, I believe you. You have no reason to lie whatsoever. What I'm seeing about you, I thingy at all. What I'm seeing about you, I like this far. But of course, when I see you, then I'll actually be able to judge you, in the sense of, hey, okay, I need to see everything, to put it that way. I need to see exactly how physically manipulative you are before coming to a conclusion. Victor G says that's what a manipulative bitch would say, though. Yeah. Cult experience says he's going to make you pay for everything. Nah. Gregory M says the occult giveaway is over, guys. Better chance next year. You'd think that, wouldn't you? I will not be manipulated like that. Absolutely not. So yeah, you guys, let me know So yeah, we'll see. Manipulative bitch, you need to simply comment, and we'll take things from there. I'm multitasking, guys, so you'll forgive me if I don't comment right away. The manipulative bitch says physically manipulative. Ha ha ha. I'm just admiring your looks. No manipulation here. Yeah, sure, no problem. Listen, again, assuming that you want to, let me know. Does the occult giveaway appeal to you? In all seriousness, all manipulation set aside and all prejudices set aside. Are you seriously interested in that? Gregory says yes to the occult. Say yes to the occult giveaway and make Moreno stay. David B says maybe if I start to admire your arms as well, then The manipulative bit says, well, yeah, okay, it does appeal to you. If it does appeal to you, then you're interested in the concept. Okay, it appeals to you. Okay, listen, if it appeals to you, then just comment. End of story. Just comment. Just drop a comment on that video. I already gave you the link, and just comment and let me know why something like this appeals to you and why you'd like to meet me. 53 says Moreno sent C3 after you, and now you can't get your eyes off of him. Can't fool me. The manipulative bit says I will comment. Ah, ha 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 ha, baba. Ha ha, baba. Ha ha, baba. Ha ha ha, ba. Ha ha, ba. Hilarious. Yes, hilarious indeed. So we'll see. So we'll see, definitely. I don't want to say too much, I don't like jinxing stuff. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not saying shit, okay? I'm not saying a single thing. So yeah, hold on while I change the. You guys can continue chatting and keep each other occupied, ocupado, while I change the coloring for my website. I'm busy doing that right now. While I was live streaming, I simply took a screenshot because I like the way I look in these glasses and shit. They align well with my t-shirt, and I am busy changing the colors on my website. So yeah, you guys feel free to talk and chat each other up and talk about whatever the hell you want to talk. While I change my website colors. Oops, it is here. No, this color doesn't appeal to me. Go back. I'll be checking up on you guys every now and then. David B says, what's your favorite Surinamese holiday? Spinosaurus says, well, man, I have to go. I'll see you next stream. Sure, Spinosaurus. David B says, I bet Day of Liberation and Innovation. Gregory M says, ciao, Spinosaurus. David B, I don't have a favorite holiday. I don't have a favorite holiday. I don't have a single one. Not one of them appeals to me. Not one. When I say not one, I mean not one. Not one appeals to me. You can already tell why, It's full of shit, that's why. So we'll see. We shall see. I've been streaming for 2 hours now. The rain has stopped completely. The clouds have dissipated a bit, and it is 4:49 p.m. in my location. Goddess of Earth says, what's the main religion in Suriname? Either Christianity or Catholicism. But Catholicism, you can argue, Catholicism is arguably a side branch of Christianity. So in any case, mainstream Christianity. Goddess of Earth says, what's the main religion in? I'm sorry. Why am I rereading my thing? Holy shit. I'm mind fucked a bit. Victor G just Victor G just made another thingy about me. Victor G made another meme about me. Hold on, I need to show you guys the meme. Le meme. David B says, "Let's see." Yeah. Hold on. I need to upload it first to Google Drive. Hold on. Google Drive on my cell phone. Google Drive, where are you? You're not Google Drive. Google Drive, come here. Come here, you fucking Drive. Ah, yeah. So files, add another one, add another file, upload. The manipulative bitch is asking me why I'm giving away a trip. I'm giving away a trip just out of the goodness of my own heart, manipulative bitch, and just because I am so kind-hearted and so good as a person, even if I say so myself, it's a way to for people to meet me. Some of some of you admire me. In any case, a lot of you look up to me and whatnot, and it's just in the name of good fun, and it's just like for you guys, it's like winning the lottery, but I'm just giving it away as just for good measure and for added prestige and whatnot. Whatever, however you want to see it. So yeah, if you can really swoop me off my feet, so to speak, with your comment that you'll be placing on the occult giveaway, then yeah, then you better believe your bitch ass will be here, and then the fun will begin. Assuming that you don't, you know, assuming that you don't, assuming that you're an angel and everything like you claim to be. So yeah, but I'm not worried. Even if you're, even if you're if you're devilish, there are ways to deal with that. In any case, you guys, this is the meme. This is a meme that Victor G just sent me via Messenger. It's fucking hilarious. The manipulative bitch says, yeah, there are ways to deal with that indeed. Yes, exactly. Let's just say that not only spirits are subservient to me, and let's just say that I have ways of making people subservient too. David B says, Olala, XXD, ha 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 ha. Gregory was laughing in response to the meme. Goddess says, haha, meme is funny. Victor G says, the manipulative bitch for you, there is a special offer. Send Moreno your pick and you get extra votes for winning the contest. But he misspelled winning, so it was whining the contest. Cult experiences, haha, that's funny. That is funny. Okay, that's really funny. I need to show it to someone else. The manipulative bitch. You made the manipulative bitch even laugh, thingy. You made her laugh even, Gregory Young. She says that's a good meme. Victor D says I appreciate the laughs, guys. I need to share it with someone, someone that I know. Oh, the manipulative bitch says send him a pic. I don't know how. LOL. You could send me one via Messenger, just Facebook Messenger. Just add me first and then message me, or just message me. I don't think it should be an issue. Oh! Victor, the manipulative bitch says she's too shy. You're too shy? Seriously? Victor Jesus, come on, how can you not know we live in 2019? Come on, manipulative bitch. Don't be a bitch. I'm not gonna beg you, you know. Let's just say, listen, the tit for tat rule still applies, okay? Let's just say you show me a picture and I'll show you a picture of myself. So yeah. The manipulative bitch says she knows what my lips like too. Yeah, sure. I can make an accurate assumption. So yeah, like I said, the tit for tat rule still applies, okay? Send me something and I'll send you something in return. Fair trade. The manipulative bitch says my lips look like LMAO. Gregory M says we all want a picture. Yeah. But listen, you guys, this is only for me. No, the manipulative bitch says you all want to pick. Oh my god, no! Manipulative bitch, this is my fucking platform. This is my fucking live stream. Okay, I am Caesar and ruler here. I'm the only one that gets a picture. The rest of you guys, shut the fuck up and talk about something occult wise or anything that doesn't involve you seeing a picture. Pick to Jesus, come on, Morino, I arranged the pic for you. We need to see it. Goddess of Earth says, love saying that name. No, I simply, I just can't call her anything else. I'm used to reading thingy names, usernames. The manipulative bit says true, you're the only one that gets a pic. Yeah, listen, if you're serious about sending me a picture, just send me a picture, okay? Hold on, let me give you my Facebook thingy, my Facebook address so that you can just, there is my Facebook thingy. So if you're serious, then yeah, I'll see your picture, okay? A friend request you name it. You can just friend me. I have no issue. Well, I'm more than welcome anyone, especially someone that follows me and has commented on my channel. So yeah, no issues whatsoever. David B says, I can see you meet some wannabe occultist and you ask him some question and then you say your occult knowledge is unworthy with thumbs down, literally destroyed. Gregory M says, okay, Marino, you got it. Share some with us. The manipulative bitch says, okay. Okay. I look forward to it, but I do need to point out that I'm serious. Okay, I might be smiling briefly, but I'm that serious at the same time. Please send me a picture that is worth my time, obviously. And like I said, it's a fair trade. You send me something, I'll send you something in return. No issues whatsoever. But please be serious about it because people already know me. So just show me something that's worth. Just show me something about yourself that's worth showing or seeing. The manipulative bit says, LMAO, what's worth your time exactly? Just something, a normal picture of yourself where you appear in full view and everything. Something that is worth my time. Something serious. You're seeing me in full view now. You're hearing me talk. You can see me. I expect nothing less, so to speak. But I'm not laughing, okay? I'm that serious. Please don't waste my time by sending me, something that you ripped off the internet or something. I'll know. And then I might spank your bitch ass. David B says, thank you, Victor G, for supplying us with memes. Victor G says, thanks, sir. There will be more in the future, I hope. I don't think so, guys. Okay, okay. Enjoy it while it lasts because you guys already know that my fucking $378 a month I really want to stop it. I'm not kidding. Piece of shit connection. So yeah, let me continue just. So yeah. So yeah, I'm waiting the manipulative bitch. I don't wanna. I'm not trying to coerce you or anything like that, but I'm assuming that you're going to send me something now. If not, then just tell me and I'll look into it later or something. Then I'm gonna close my Facebook account. I'm gonna close my Facebook tab on my computer. If not, then just if you're gonna do it now, then just let me know so that I can. I mean, if you're gonna do it later, let me know. But I'm assuming that you'll do it now. So yeah, I am simply. I'm simply, waiting for it, so to speak. So to speak. The manipulative bitch says I'm at school, so I'll do it later tonight. Okay, sure. No problem. When the stream is over, etc. Okay. No problem. So yeah, if you're serious, then I will see it, If not, then if I don't get anything from you, then I'll just assume that you're not serious, and then yeah. But I'm assuming that you're not teasing. I'm an hour behind. Yeah. Okay, so it's 4 p.m. in your location. Yeah. Okay. 5 p.m. here on the dot. You are serious. Okay. No, it's good. It's good to hear. Okay. I don't mess around when it comes to stuff like this. I'm really not messing around. Okay. So in any case, that has been dealt with and that has been discussed. Uh, Victor G says Moreno will flex them biceps for you in a special personal pick if you send them something good. David B says, damn, teasing, but she's not teasing. The manipulative bitch says, yes, I'm 23. Okay. No, that's good. You're like what? I'm a decade older than you. That's not too much. That's not. No. Ha ha ha. I knew someone would ask the 18 thing. Yeah. Yeah, someone is questioning your legality, the manipulative bitch. Someone is questioning your legality. Gregory M says perfect for Marino. Yeah. Well, if it be says in Suriname. In any case, in Suriname, what's the age of consent? In any case, the manipulative bitch, I'll see you thingy. I'll see your picture later. In any case, talk to you later. Keep in mind that if you can't send it to me via Messenger, just like that, I mean via Facebook chat, so Messenger, then add me first on Facebook, and then you'll be able to send me messages, or you should be able to send me messages. Okay, so moving on. The age of consent is pretty much general, 18 years and up. 18 years and up. I mean, you do have incidents here that involve minors, minors doing things with other minors of a sexual nature, but more often than not, the older person, usually the guy, has to pay for it. For example, as an example, one of the things that you have here is that I remember one story where, for example, a 23-year-old guy had a 15-year-old girl or a 14-year-old girl come on to him, and they had sex, and she told her parents about it, and or her parents discovered it, and the shit hit the fan, and he was prosecuted, and he told the judge that she wanted it. She came on to him, and the judge told him, "You're the adult. You're fucking 23 years old. She's 14 years old. You should know better. You should have told her that she's too young, etc., 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 etc." The manipulative bitches. All right. Well, I look Latina, have long black hair, etc. No, that's okay. Listen. You don't have to discuss any of that unless you want to. Okay. Just I'll see you, provided that you'll send me a good picture, of course. Then I'll see you in full, and I'll be the judge of what you look like. These guys you're just trying to yank your chain. So yeah, don't allow yourself to become manipulated. I'm assuming that you're the manipulative one. Gregory M says torture without a photo. Now you're teasing. Oh no, just what to expect. Here it's legal since 15. The Czech Republic, seriously? From 15 years old, it's stuff like that is legal. Okay. Once I'm in Europe, I might visit the Czech Republic sometimes, picking up a fresh piece of meat. We'll see. The manipulative bitch says that's terrible. Just saying what I expect. LOL. David B says, but alcohol and stuff is 18 plus. Victor G says, yes, I know, but only Moreno gets to see. Moreno will be the hammer of justice, I hope. We shall get the daily news after. David B says, like sex is legal since 15, but alcohol, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now here it's still, the age of consent is still 18 years old, okay? But yeah, a lot of shit happens, okay? It only happens when, for example, one party's parents find out. If two minors had sex and they find out, and they simply they want to make a point of it and they press charges, and that's where it all begins. But yeah, it's more common than you think here. Okay, believe me, it is a lot more common than you think. It's a lot more common than you think here because they even have kind of like these illegal porn movies that they release on mobile phones, and a lot of them involve minors. You can tell. I remember that I once saw a mobile phone movie here, a movie on a mobile phone that was recorded with a mobile phone. Um, and the girl, she started stripping first before a guy just, did her. But the girl didn't even have pubic hair. Literally, she was so young that she didn't even have pubic hair. And I was like, what the fuck? I think she was Brazilian or something. But I was like, Victor G says Moreno will visit the Czech Republic for scientific purposes in the future. David B says he's more than welcome as well. The manipulative bitch is laughing also. Yeah. No, the Czech Republic is a good location to visit. But I don't know if I'll be heading to any of the other cities, like, the ones that David B is living in, or the one that David B is living in. Pretty much only Prague interests me. But then again, I'm not too knowledgeable on the Czech Republic. Oh. But the Czech Republic has nice looking women, at least for the most part. The ones that I'm familiar with. Yeah. So yeah. David B says, you mean like Vietnamese cinematography? Yeah, a couple of them are, you can find a couple of them online. If you just go to any porn site and you type in Suriname, I think you'll find at least one of them. Victor Jesus, a lot of great beer is spilled from Czech Republic. Oh yeah. Care to list an example? I'm not familiar with any other example. Example. Almost done with my website, changing the colors. You guys keep distracting me. LOL. Select. No, not select image. No, change the color. Change the color. Change the color. There you go. And yeah, that's pretty much it on my website. Now it's simply time to publish. Yeah, I've published, and yeah, my website is holy shit. Oh, my website is already changed. Change the colors of my website and change the picture too. Anyone that wants to see it is more than welcome, to change my thingy, to see the new picture I placed up on my website. I regularly edit stuff, so yeah. The one I am missing here, the person that I'm missing from this equation is this, what's his name? Code 919. I have no idea where he went to. David B says, yeah, Chef's beer is the number one. You can check Pilsner, Urquell, Budweiser, Budvar, Budweiser is from Thingy? Is from the Czech Republic? Seriously? I always thought that Budweiser was from the US or something. Victor G says Staro Pilsen and Staro Brahman are popular example. Names vaguely ring a bell. Are pretty famous brands. Staro Pilsen is one of my favorites. I need to drink a Staro Pilsen then. I can't find Staro Pilsen locally, so yeah. It'll have to wait until I'm in the Czech Republic. Victor G says, well, I still give number one to Dutch beers. Yeah, like Heineken. Heineken. The manipulative bit says I added you on Facebook. Duly noted. Jamie Foster says Chess is famous for cheap beer here. Gregory M says, what country are you in? David B, that's towards Jamie Foster. David B says, yes, that would really surprise me if there is chess beer in Suriname, would be a game breaker. Definitely, no, screw that. The only beer that you'll find here aside from local beer is called Parbo beer or Parbo beer. It's an abbreviation of Paramaribo and beer. Parbo beer, P-A-R-B-O. Which is crap, by the way. It just tastes like bitter soda water. It's crappy beer, but I don't know. Some foreigners seem to like it because it's different than what they're used to. The only other mainstream beer you'll find here is Heineken. You can also find Brazilian beer here called Nova Sheen, meaning new something, new shine or some shit. I don't know. Oh, so yeah. Uh, huh? Um, Hold on, let me just close a couple of pages. Oh, the manipulative bitch. I replied to. I already sent you a couple of messages. Just for you guys, I can already tell you that the manipulative bitch, she does indeed have a nice figure and nice hair. So yeah. In any case, you didn't disappoint as I expected or suspected. You just didn't disappoint. So yeah, you look nice, bitch. You look nice. So in any case, I will hear about you regarding that pic. Thank you. I'll reply when I get home. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you got it. You're at school. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the beer shit. Victor G says chess is great, American is complete shit. Latin America has many great beer things, but beer is not one of them. Budweiser, Budvar is chef, but Budweiser is American. Okay, well, yes, they're under the same name, but they're completely different breweries. They would be two completely, yep. Okay, sure, no problem. Yeah. Manipulative bitch. Victor G says, you look nice, bitch. Moreno have very high standards. You look nice, bitch. LMAO. In any other context, that would be, in any other context, that would be messed up. That would be offensive. Manipulative bitch says, I gotta now. Do you mean you have to go now? Or what do you mean exactly? You gotta now. So let me know what you mean by now. I have no idea what you mean, bitch, by now. I'm sorry. Itomansky J Chief has just appeared. Itomansky J Chief reminds me a lot of Thunder or Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat or Thunder from Killer Instinct. The name alone. Do you have a link for Samael? Nah, I think. Do you have a link for Samael helping with planet chart, help with getting more luck while getting rid of retrograde shit? What? No, I don't have a link to that. That's something custom. The manipulator bitch says, "Oh, sorry, haha, I gotta go now. Talk to you later." Yes, in any other context would be messed up. Talk to you later. Yeah, I thought so. You meant you gotta go now. Okay, fine. I'll see you later. See you later, bitch. I'll hear from you later. Bye, bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Gregory M says, "Do you mind if Moreno shares?" That's my decision, Gregory. I already said, please mind your own business. I'll share with you guys if I feel like it, but it's gonna be a no. I will respect the bitch her wishes, and if she wants it to be private, then it's gonna be private. Okay, the bitch says no, don't share. Okay, I'm a man of my word, bitch. I'm not sharing shit with anyone. Okay, but I also expect you to not share with anyone if I send you anything. Otherwise, we're gonna have a huge problem, specifically you. Not threatening you, just saying, tit for tat. Respect the rules of tit for tat. The bitch says I'm not sharing anything. Good, good. How long does it take to change my chart shit if it's custom? Listen, if you want to undo, you're talking about or referring to your. If you're referring to. If you're referring to. If you're referring to. What the hell was I gonna say again? If you're referring to undoing your character traits, then yeah, it all depends. Okay, it's not black and white. You need to be familiar with your character traits first before you proceed. Ilver Galaga says what happened while I was gone. Too much for you to too much for any of us to explain at this point, Ilver Galarga. You need to learn to be online more while I while I live stream. David B says Gregorian, don't be so thirsty. He can be as thirsty as he wants to be. He's not touching my bitch. Thank you, LOL. I'm not sharing anything. I know. Sim Review says good evening, Moreno. Hello, Sim Reviews. Gregorian is laughing, got it. I am very late, but never too late. Yeah, better late than never, right? Gotta go now for real. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye bye, bitch. Itumanski Dechi says, I see the thirst is strong here. Victor G. Okay, listen, nah, I'm not lying, you guys, okay? Listen, Caesar is speaking, okay? That's my bitch. And I'm serious. Just for all of you out there, that is my bitch. Is that clear? Elvir Galarga says there's a bitch here. Caesar has spoken. That's my bitch. That's Caesar's bitch. Oh, yeah. Elvir Galarga says, all right. David B says, lol. Yak, yak, yak. Itomansky Dative says, for now. No, 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 no. Not for now. That is my bitch, period. Gregory M is laughing at that Caesar's bitch comment. Yes. Itomansky Dative says, just kidding. Yeah, I know, but even if you weren't kidding, okay, even if you were standing right in front of me, I'd openly tell you, listen, okay? Listen, Pocahontas or Hiawatha, whatever the hell you want to be called. Listen, Saskatchewan. That's my bitch. Period. Sim Reviews says, LMAO4, what the hell happened here today? You have no idea, okay? Sim Reviews, your answer is literally what I'm assuming that most of you are familiar with the movie The Thing, right? The original, I love the original a lot more. 1985's The Thing. I still have it. John Carpenter's The Thing. You know about that monster that assimilates people by that kills people by assimilation and making copies of itself, making copies of that person by itself, and so on. David B says, "Yeah, I watched it a few weeks ago. It's still, yeah, it's such a classic. It's still one of my favorite movies of all time." And yeah, your thingy reminds me of Sim Reviews' thingy. His comment, what the hell happened here today? It's exactly what the guy said. When the thing, that monster, that alien originated from a Norwegian base camp, and then it moved in the shape of a dog to a sleigh dog or a sled dog to an American camp. And then they went to check out the Norwegian camp and they saw that everyone is fucking dead or burned alive, or a guy has his wrist cut or something. And he said the exact same thing. My God, what happened here? What the hell happened here? Ah. Some refuse, it's too much for you to explain. You need to learn to become on. You need to learn to subscribe to me and click the bell button so that you can join a live stream on time. I'm not responsible or accountable for anyone missing anything in terms of my online status. Itamanski Deichi placed an eagle emoticon. Some review says, Lord have mercy. Victor G says, one does not simply mess with Caesar's bitch. No. For all I know, you also made a. For all I know, you also made a screenshot of when I said that, and I almost feel a meme coming on. I'm not kidding. I feel another meme coming on. Uh, Victor Jesus, I felt it too. Yeah, I'm feeling it still. Okay, I'm feeling it. On an unrelated topic, hold on. On an unrelated topic, let me know what you guys think of my new website layout, you know, with the picture and everything. It's a blue theme since I'm wearing blue. The rest is also blue. Gregorian says this stream was funny, but I have to go. Ciao, guys. Thanks, Caesar. Enjoy you, bitch. Enjoy your bitch. Yes, definitely. I will try to. Bye. See you, Gregory. David B says. So, yeah, let me guys know what you think. I think I look good. I haven't worn these glasses in so long, but I do like them. They're so marathonish. It's kind of glasses that they wear in Tour de France. You know, the people that do wear glasses. So Lance Armstrongish. Minus the cheating, of course, by opium and drugs and shit. Occult experiences, love the website. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I regularly change my website, you know, colors and so on. I don't change the theme. This is the most practical theme, the writer theme on WordPress. And ironically, despite the fact that I have the most expensive package, a premium package on WordPress, so that I can do whatever the hell I want with my website and manage it all on my own, this writer theme is still free and it's the best theme. I believe me, I tried looking for other themes last year. I went nuts looking for other themes and nothing came of it. Nothing. In any case, the picture is nice and everything. Fits your shirt. Yes, David B says. Okay, yeah, fits my shirt. Yeah, exactly, it fits my shirt. Okay. What's even worse is that I bought. Oh, sorry. Yeah, bless me. Last year, I bought a good deal of. Last year, I bought a good deal of. Last year, I bought a good deal of Lacoste t-shirts to wear at home. Original t-shirts. Keep in mind, these shirts are $90 a piece, and my Lacoste t-shirts now are completely withered and faded. And I was like, seriously, such a brand as Lacoste, to the point where I don't even want to wear my Lacoste t-shirts anymore. Honestly, that's why you guys see me wearing these Nike shirts, because these are brand new and quality is good. But with the other ones, I don't know. My Lacoste t-shirts in less than a year, not even a year, less than half a year or so. Let's just say between half a year and a year, they seem withered away. I mean, seriously, that's such a waste. That's why I don't wear Lacoste t-shirts anymore. In my old pictures, you would have seen them. So yeah, so it's just annoying, you know. It's just annoying. Victor Jesus Lacoste t-shirts. Are you planning on to win a golf tournament or something? No, 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 no. I'm not talking about that one. I bought a collection of I bought a collection of I bought a collection of what's I gonna say again? A collection of casual. Okay, you have casual classic fit Lacoste t-shirts. Those are the ones that I bought. And it's so annoying. I mean, seriously, I can show you guys, okay? I have a thingy here. I need to show you guys my Lacoste collection. It's just as an example, okay? I just as an example, I have one by one they started fading away, and they just started looking, you know, like they have been like I wore them for 5 to 10 years or so. The color faded, it became, you know, ugly looking and dilapidated and cracked and whatnot. And yeah, green one here, another green one here. These are all classic fit. I have a brown one here, I have a purple one. So yeah, this is what it looks like on average, and not really nice looking, you know. It doesn't look the way it looked when I first bought it. When I first bought it, I was like, holy shit. I mean, it looked so deliciously new. And this is literally in less than half a year, and it's a fucking waste of the money. I mean, seriously. It's an actual waste of the money. I mean, $90 a piece, $90 a piece? Seriously. Two shirts that I bought, two Lacoste t-shirts, or the average person's income here or some shit. The color wore off, David B. Yes, the color did wear off. That's the whole point. I had to throw a couple of them away. I remember buying two red ones, and both of them shrank after they were dry cleaned. And I was like, what the fuck? Why did the other shrink but not why did that one shrink but not the other one? So I was like, okay, maybe coincidence. I'll buy another red one. I bought another red one, and I even had to dispose of that one. And the ones that I have here are pretty much the only ones that survived. But the color wore off. Okay, look, this is brand new. Okay, you can tell the color is still fresh and everything. But even if I wear this for like what, a year or so, it's not gonna wear off as it's not gonna wear off so it's gonna last longer. Period. It's not going to wear off that easily and that quickly. But with the Lacoste t-shirts, they're just so disappointing. I wore them only a couple of times, and I was like, seriously? Immediately, these shirts almost seem like, they seem like regular clothes, just cheap knockoffs, Chinese Lacostes that I bought. What? Chinese Lacostes that I bought 10 years ago. And I'm like, so I was seriously disappointed in a brand. But then again, it could be that they tried to scam you or that they scammed me here. I visited the official Lacoste dealership here, but an official boutique here, an office here. But it's possible that they simply sell some kind of knockoff wannabe version, and that's not the real Lacoste or something. I don't know. Or people are simply giving the brand way too much credit than it's actually worth. You know. Sim refuse as marketing manipulation is what I call it. Yes, I agree. But again, it's you won't scam me. But just when I first bought them, they were comfortable and they felt nice. But it just surprised me how fast they wore away. In any case, I've learned my lesson. Okay, I'm not buying any Lacostes anymore, at least for the time being. No, I think I'd much rather buy something else. So yeah, it's much better that I simply buy other clothing. It doesn't have to be brand clothing. It's just major big brands. They just mass produce and disappoint you with the quality. I don't know. Maybe in its beginning or infant stages or something, Lacoste was the shit, but it's definitely not the shit now. It's just shit. Some refusers I know, bro, was lots into Louis Vuitton, Gucci sneakers before. They are worse quality in due time than anything I've ever seen. They wear out like super fast compared to other shoes. What I'm trying to say, and some of those Paris go for 800 bucks. Yeah, fucked up. I have an original Lacoste, a pair of shoes, Lacoste and Converse. But ironically, Converse being the lesser known brand, Converse, the pants that I'm wearing right now are Converse. Not yoga pants, but let's just say body fit pants. And these pants are, God, so comfortable. It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. And yeah, they're still excessively good quality. They don't stretch, nothing. They're still good. I've washed them a couple of times, brought them to the laundry mat, dry cleaners a couple of times, and nothing. I bought them in the beginning of this year, and how much did I buy them? $60 or something? Yeah, around that amount. Some review says now I just buy regular shit, man. Seriously, no, yeah, I agree. You're better off buying regular stuff, okay? Not stuff that's cheap, but stuff that's in between. That stuff will last longer. Uh, uh, Itomansky JT says is there meaning behind the rainbow colored aura? So it simply hints at different energies at best. Uh, Victor G is laughing at Itomansky Day Chief exploding with the hippie questions. Itumansky Deichi was laughing. Someone said I look like a rainbow with my aura. I think that person was just fucking with you. Okay, now Samael is telling me that now you do have potential in all seriousness. That's why that person made such a comment, but it's only superficial potential. Victor Jesus, we're all rainbows, my dudes. Paris fires up a joint. Sim review says Paris, no, lol, I meant pairs. Okay. Itumansky Deichi says I see. So yeah, so no, I think I'm just gonna stick in the future. I'm just gonna buy regular stuff. Much better I just buy regular polo shirts and stuff to wear than that I actually wear, It's just that I prefer quality, high quality, but You can't really distinguish what's high quality because what used to be high quality isn't high quality anymore, and the market is just tricky. No, I think I'm just gonna order stuff from abroad. I don't trust local shit. I'll order my clothes even from abroad. Yeah, definitely. I'll try to find a good polo brand or something, and I'll just stick with that. Because I have never even once been disappointed with all the clothing and stuff that I bought from the abroad. But whenever I buy something local, it's always a gamble. It's like 50-50, you know. It might be good, it might not be. It's little like just it's little like a lottery. It's like some kind of some roulette that you're playing, financial roulette. Um, I haven't seen Homer Simpson today. Hmm. I think it's most likely what? I have no idea what time it is in South Korea. Hmm. Okay, Google, the local time in South Korea.
The time in South Korea is 5:30 a.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah, no wonder he should be sound asleep. It's 5:30 a.m. Literally 12-hour time difference between here and South Korea. Oh, I have for today up to this point 73 visitors and 174 views. I have on the website. I have 81 views from the United States, 18 from Kenya, 10 from South Korea, 9 from South Africa. For the rest, you've got Brazil, Romania, the United Kingdom, Hungary, Mexico, Germany, Canada, the Czech Republic, Italy, Switzerland, Ghana, Colombia, India, Denmark, Poland, Vietnam, Cameroon, Qatar, Belgium, Estonia, and Singapore. David B says, thanks for the fun and last more. No, I'm off to bed now. Yeah, see you. Yeah, it has to be what? 11:31, close to half an hour to midnight or 10:30 at least in your location. In any case, enjoy, David B. Sweet dreams. Sim reviews ask a serious question. Servitors for currency trading. Can it be dangerous or is it better to ask a demon for existence? No, currency trading is just fine. Currency trading is just fine. It doesn't matter which spirit you want to work with, you're good either way. But yeah, not just, but why would you just stick to currency trading? Why can't you just stick to a servitor for money? Make it as general as possible as a means of giving the spirit more than enough opportunities to capitalize on. David B says 11:32. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Victor G says I gave you a view today, but no mentioning of BG, Bulgaria. Oh, I didn't see Bulgaria. Wait a minute. Or did I just skim over it? Let me see. Open. Nah, no Bulgaria. Nothing. No Bulgaria. Not one. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think I had. I think it was yesterday due to the time difference. You know. Yeah, exactly. I have two views from Bulgaria, but it's classified as yesterday, Victor G. Hmm. You're saying, well, not important, just mentioning it. Yeah, sure, it's no problem. Because it's yesterday. I am 4 to 5 hours behind you. Sim refuses web shops, etc. I see. I am a currency trader too. Yes, yes. Like I said, just keep it as general as possible. A servitor for money would be just fine, or any spirit. Itomansky Deichi says, does the fountain of youth exist in the astral plane? No, it does exist in heaven though. But the fountain of youth, the fountain of youth is just a concept. Okay, it's just the definition of it. The fountain of youth is just eternal life. It's an allegory, if you will, for eternal life. Samael says. Victor Jesus Itomansky, the only one keeping it a cult. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, Itomansky is more. I don't think Itomansky has anything on a personal note to share, you know. So I don't blame him. Let's leave Itomansky alone. Uh, so yeah, does anyone have any other questions? Any other questions whatsoever? Yeah, a couple of you guys do have questions. I'll be with you guys in a second. Um, 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 um. Gold Experience has some reviews. I'm a currency trader too. Victor G says, the chief is the spirit of John Lennon coming to visit us all and bless us with his presence. He says, yeah, just trying to validate something. Sim Review says, when you say keep it general, does that mean it's harder for the spirit to help capitalize on a specific task, such as a web shop or currency trade? Should it be kept for like just money? That's it. Yeah, you want to keep things as general as possible. It's like when I tell you, listen, I want you to make me as much money as possible. I don't care where the money comes from, just make me as much money as possible. That's what I mean. Just make me as much money as possible. Can you imagine that? How would you like it if if I did that compared to if I told you, listen, I want you to make me as much money by trading currencies and stocks as possible. With the first one, you still have additional opportunities. You know, it doesn't matter. Boss just wants money. Doesn't matter where the money comes from. He just wants money as long as it's done normally and legally and whatnot. Whereas if you just say, okay, listen, you want specifically via trading currencies and stocks and bonds, then you're limited. You're being restricted to new. And keep doing the work as usual. Itomansky Deichu says, oh yeah, I got you, thanks. Yeah. So yes, that is it. Anyone have any questions for the rest? I Does anyone have any questions? Hmm. I think thing is also gone, right, Gregory? Yeah. Yeah. Today's Monday, so yeah, busy day. Today's Monday to them. I just want this Monday to be over and done with ASAP so that I can, you know, go about my life as a normal human being again and not be weighed down by Suriname's piece of shit holidays, excessive holidays, excessive holidays, excessive holidays. Uh, uh, so yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a minute to come up with whatever questions you want to ask me. Uh, hold on. Okay, yeah, and now I can get back to you guys. Now I can get back to you guys. Yeah, siyang kaplawan. Ito manski day chief. How do you help a dead person when they come for help? That's a way too general question. It all depends what they need help with or what they want help with. Victor G says, damn, I take them out of occult questions. You pretty much answered everything through all the streams. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm like a fucking occult version of Google. And even if I say so myself, Sim refuses, I agree, lol. The manipulative bitch is back. Sim refuses, we are thankful. Victor Jesus, I asked like 30 plus questions, probably. The manipulative bitch. I think this stream might be coming to an end since all of my patrons, by patrons I mean all of my public, is out of questions. My local time is 5:40 p.m. and it's about to get dark in what, an hour or so, within the next hour. Unless you have any questions, bitch, that you also want to ask the public. If not, then I'll see you through Messenger. No, okay, have a nice evening. LOL. Sure, no problem. You're still going to contact me later, right? I'm just asking, you know, obviously, but yeah, I'm just saying. Uh, okay. Itomanski Dichi says go to the light or what? LOL. Sim refuses until next time, Morino, so long. The manipulative bit says right now, LOL, haha. Okay. Um, yeah, since no one has any other questions, then yeah, I still have good 8 people watching this stream. So, and the stream is at 3 hours. But yeah, you guys are pretty much quiet. I understand because there is no, it's relatively speaking quiet. So yeah, uh, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Let me see if there's anything else that I could share with you guys or anything else that needed to be done. Uh, No, not really. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to say sayonara, guys, with the exception of until next time. Sayonara means farewell last time I checked. So yeah, it's just bye until next time. Bye. Itomansky JJ is asking me whether I've met any spirit that like being offered drugs. No. Just leave it to you, day chief, to ask the hippie questions. Tim refuses. When do I know if I will come and visit you? LOL. I'm gonna announce the winner, okay? In a week or so. So people still have a week to comment on the video, and afterwards, after a while, let's just say an additional week. So let's just say after 2 weeks, I will be announcing the winner. And practically every comment is public, so it's not an issue. Sim review says I'm ready. Cheers. Sure, no problem. Victor Jesus, the manipulative bitch, won the contest. You just don't know it yet. No. You guys are getting ahead of yourselves. So just hold your horses. Okay. Anyone stands a chance. Okay. All of you still stand a chance. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, but to be honest, not too many people have commented. Like 5 or 6 people have commented, and these are people that are serious about this trip. So yeah, I obviously want people that are serious about the trip. People that are serious. So we'll see. In any case, extremely serious sim review says Itomansky Deichi says I'll dress like the bitch. Yeah, listen, just because you quack like a duck does not make you a duck. So yeah, case in point. And that's enough. Okay, I'm done. Until next time. Bye. I'll be your real life Egregore if you choose me. Yeah, get lost, day chief. Thanks for the stream again, Morino. No problem, Victor G. I'll see you on Messenger. And yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm done.